Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Beauty and the Beards podcast. I am your host, Al, bringing you all the positive vibes that you could ask for this week, all the good times, the funny laughs, the good gaffes, and all that. I am your guy to bring it here to you. But not only am I here, I'm not by myself, not at all. I got three beautiful people with me, two co-hosts that I'm going to go ahead and introduce right now. I got my main man, my guy, Scott. How you doing?
I'm breathing.
And there we go.
I'm trying to, at least.
Man, we're making it. But not only do I have him, I also have the wonderful, the amazing, the one and only Kiana.
What's up, homies?
How you doing?
Good. Tired.
I can understand that. And then the man at the desk on the ones and twos, you know who it is. That's my main guy, Richie.
My dad's wanted in 3 states.
Oh, Lord. Well, let's not talk to that guy. Let's keep my boy Richie, but let's keep the guy wanted in 3 states away from here, because I'd imagine that's not a good idea.
Yeah, this is one of them.
Hey, you know, that's one of them. Just one of them. But we are the podcast that's going to bring everything to you that you could ask for as far as positiveness, good times, good jokes, a lot of conversations on a lot of different topics, whether it be sports, video games, music, WWE, whatever you could think of, we're probably going to talk about it. So if you want to, go ahead and settle in, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment down below and let us know what you think of today's episode. If there's something that you want to talk about or want us to talk about, let us know and we'll get it going. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started. How's everybody doing? I know we kind of talked a little bit about how we're doing, but how is everybody really doing?
I'm irritated about the attempt.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and open up with that real quick, because this is a little bit of a weird one. We're already starting off on a weird foot.
I'd like to make sure to point out that it's not our tech. It's not Alex. Nobody's fault.
No, it's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault. But we did have an unfortunate event yesterday, which was the day that we actually record. We had basically recorded almost what would have been a full episode. Got about an hour and a half, a little bit more into an episode, and our audio software kind of went kaput. And the video was still there, but the main part that you guys kind of need for this to be a podcast, we kind of couldn't get that back. So we're having to make it up a little bit, and we're doing it the very next day. So if this does come out a little bit later, we are kind of sorry, but bear with us because we are kind of new at this. We're just kind of getting into it and dipping our toes into it. So we're going to hit a little snag here and there, a few bumps on the road. We're going to iron out those kinks. We can buff that right out and get that going here in the future. It's just going to take a little bit of trial and error, but we're getting there. We're here today. The only thing that kind of stinks is that there were some topics that we did want to touch on that we already kind of touched on. So let's go ahead and bring those ones up real quick, which was the WWE event that we kind of watched, which was just Friday Night SmackDown. And then we did watch UFC.
That's another thing that we tried to mention in the last episode, is that we pre-recorded episode 2. Yeah. So we haven't talked on WWE in, 2 weeks now? So
pretty much.
We got 2 Friday Night SmackDowns, 2 Monday Night Raws. Pretty much a speed run is Terra Twins are in it for the game. Yep. They're going to come around and fuck shit up.
Absolutely.
We're here for them.
The hype is up.
Roman went from having an amazing first episode back to getting his ass handed to him episode 2.
Yeah, a whole lot of jumping going on from the bloodline.
It's definitely a build up for the, probably not Bash in Berlin. It's going to be a build up. Probably like the Clash of something. I can't. There's a big Royal thing. It's not the Royal Rumble.
I don't know the WWE pay-per-views enough to this day to know what's going on in the current pay-per-views, to know what the schedule is.
There's a payper-view in November that I'm sure it's probably aiming more to get us to that point.
Absolutely.
They better.
But I mean,
anybody else got anything big to re-mention? Try to speed through real quick on WWE?
No, other than that, I totally agree with Dom that if you are going to have a female, any female, she should allow you to have tendies and allow you to play your video games. That is like a must when it comes to the relationship. If you are not allowing your man to have tendies and or play games, then what are you allowing your man to do? Because at this point, he's not expressing himself.
Rhea wanted him to do better.
And he could have.
Without help.
But and I'm not
his
saying
own man.
that Rhea's not the better woman. I'm not saying
She
that by any means.
I don't know. You
I'm
sound
not
like you're
saying
hyping
that.
up Liv right now.
I'm hyping up the idea of allowing a man a little bit of freedom to like some tendies and some video games. I mean, I can understand it.
He could have had that if he would have handled the business on his own.
You know, I mean, hey.
Showed Rhea he was him.
I mean, we already know who about to show Rhea what it is. I'm not even gonna lie. We already know what's gonna happen with that situation. We ain't gonna talk about all that one, but you know,
I saw that today.
Oops, yup. That's I am all for that one. So, but no, WWE in a short little segment that it is, because there's really not a whole lot extra going on outside of the Bloodline and the Terror Twin situation. I mean, we do have the Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens situation, which
I still believe is a filler match leading up to a different.
I do believe it's a filler match, but I do also believe it's a little bit more than that. Like, I feel like it's not just a filler match. It's a filler match in the sense of this is more stepping stones for Cody to continue holding his title while defending it against people who have some significance. So he's not just defending it against scrubs. Like Kevin Owens is definitely a big name, but even like Kevin Owens says in the show, his track record recently doesn't warrant a title shot.
Right.
That's why even everybody who watches the show is kind of like, it is weird that it's Kevin Owens out of everybody.
It kind of feels like a repeat build-up that they did with Sami Zayn for WrestleMania.
Okay.
Saying that he didn't feel like he was worth it, gain the motivation to be worth it, wins the title. I think it's going to be the motivation to make him feel like he's worth it. He's still going to lose, though. That's where I think it's the same kind of build-up process they did for Sami, and it feels like a too soon repeat for me.
I think we're looking at the big picture of it being the title, and I think they're building up more so to help Kevin Owens gain his confidence back, because he even, like, when we watched SmackDown, he had a moment where he was getting jumped and Cody had came out and helped him, but Cody had dropped the belt in the ring, and it was more so towards Kevin Owens. Yeah. And when Cody went to go turn around and pick it back up, Kevin Owens had picked it up before him, which we all kind of thought, like, you know, never pick up a champ's belt before him. Like, it's
disrespectful.
Yeah, it's very disrespectful. But it's also in that moment, you could also see in Kevin Owens, like, him realizing that maybe he is cut out to be a champion. Maybe it might not be.
He's been a champion.
And he's been a champion before, but like maybe he still has it in him to be one, as opposed to him counting himself out so soon before he even takes the opportunity up, like, you know? So maybe this is more so for him to gain his confidence back. And like, I kind of mentioned it in the episode before, the one that we tried to record, that I think it would work out very well if the WWE took him to gain his confidence back, work him into a storyline with LA Knight at the end of his storyline with who he's going up against right now.
He's had before, yeah.
And I would like to see, I would like to see that matchup happen. Just because I feel like at that point, Kevin Owens will then have his confidence back. The crowd will be on his side. But then you also have the crowd who's already in love with LA Knight and him freshly getting a title shot. I feel like that story buildup would be very good between the two of them, because both of them could sell the hell of a promo.
I could see LA Knight and Kevin Owens WrestleMania for that US title.
Yeah, that would be a very fun one.
That'd be a very fun one. It'd be a really good match.
Yeah,
too.
It'd be a very fun one. Both of them would have a whole lot of fun with it for sure. And I will say I am liking the Gunther and Randy Orton situation too.
I just want to see Randy as a 15-time world champion.
And I do too. But
I don't like Gunther enough for him to keep a title.
I like Gunther. I like Gunther in general. I just like Gunther. I just think he's cool. I don't know. I have something for I don't know. It's same way in like video games too. I have something for guys who are just dictators and strong. Yes. That's like it's like one of my favorite fighting game characters is M. Bison, because he's literally an asshole. He is a piece of shit. He's a dictator who runs dictator. He's a dictator who runs a lot of shit, has a lot of like psycho power, and beats the shit out of everyone. He's so cool. And Cody Rhodes, like I said in episode 1, is fucking yin yang positive version of M. Bison. Look it up if you want to and compare the two. I'm right. But nonetheless,
I'm right.
WWE has been fun recently. It's been fun.
That's the reason why I gathered your attention back into it fully back in WrestleMania.
Yeah.
You started to get more into it. I think SummerSlam really helped that.
Yeah.
I wish we could get
SummerSlam
Rich
definitely
into it.
helped. Yeah, I heard. Yeah. Yeah, SummerSlam. It was on her birthday. Everybody was
It was
there.
just a giant watch
you were
party is all
enjoying
it
yourself.
was.
And
Yeah.
then we're about to do a UFC 306 for Brittany's birthday.
Which shout out to Brittany for the amazing dinner we just had, because
Oh, God,
damn,
yeah.
that pasta was good.
Yeah.
Damn, that pasta was good. And then
Wifey always coming in clutch with the food.
She does.
I
And she wanted to talk
swear.
about that she burnt the bottom of the garlic breads when literally half of the garlic breads were great for y'all,
Some of
because
them
y'all
were
didn't
good,
y'all
yeah.
didn't want the crispier parts. Me and Rich was like, give me them crunchy bitches. Like, we wanted them shits. We were like, we want that little bit of crisp to that.
They
That
was
shit's fine.
black on the
She
bottom.
knows what she's doing. So shout out to Brittany. Looking forward to your birthday. Looking forward to that fight night. That night is going to be fun, not only because we're going to have everybody around. It's going to be fun to hang out with everybody. Maybe even get some
Absolutely.
friends to come in
We're
that we
gonna
haven't
be
seen in a while.
In our pajamas.
Yep, and we're going to be
Yeah,
chilling in the
it-
pajamas. It's going to be a comfortable
feel-
ass
Be
party.
real,
I
bro.
feel like that is one of the main things that
It's
sold
gonna be
Brittany
a
on the party.
About to
comfortable
pop
ass
up in a damn
party.
onesie.
Man, absolutely about to pop out in a onesie and then watch UFC with everybody and everybody pop
Yep.
off whenever we see some knockouts in the Las Vegas sphere. Which, speaking of UFC, let's talk a little bit about the event, just kind of touch base on it, because it was kind of a hit and miss event here and there, but like it had its ups and it had its downs. So let's talk about those
Yeah.
ups and downs.
Realistically, it had one up that we all gave a shit about.
Which we did find out that Kiana has her new favorite fighter, which shout out to Dan the Hangman Hooker, because
the Hangman Hooker.
whoo, he put on a clinic.
Put a little Texas twang on that one.
Dan
Man.
the Hangman Hooker.
Man, she loves the guy, loves him, which rightfully so, because dude is a badass.
Dude,
he had
he
a
was
great
just
fight.
Eating those and just living for it.
Man.
Just living for it.
Had a
the
moment.
middle of the fight, smile saying, "I love this shit."
Yep, right in his
fucking
corner.
love
They
it.
clipped it out.
Phenomenal.
UFC clipped it out and made that a clip to go along with the fight highlights.
Oh,
they
The,
like tossed it
egging
in.
on,
Yeah,
the, like,
I
just
seen it this
smiling.
morning because they posted the results in the description, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to see them do the arm raise, and it was like the full highlight of the fight of him like exchanging with the guy, and then in the middle of the highlight clip, it cuts to him with the Stitch guy going like right on his eye, and he's just sitting there like, I love this shit. And it's just so good. It's so good.
I love it.
How can you not like Dan Hooker? He's a great fighter and he put in his all, came out victorious, and now he is top 5.
Good
Shout out to
shit.
him. He's going to get a title shot more than likely in the future if he can continue to fight. I read that he's also, with that win, he's either on his third or
top
fourth.
5.
He's on his third or fourth consecutive win. So like he's
Okay.
been
Say
winning.
less.
He's been winning to get to this top 5 spot, and he rightfully deserves it. So
Yep.
congratulations to him. But on the sad side of everything, the main event that we all kind of tuned in for, which before that, there were a good few knockouts. I'm not going to discredit the event itself because there were good knockouts. There was the Li Jing Sung knockout. I think I pronounced that man's name properly, but that was the first fight from the night. He got knocked out, but it was a great knockout from the Brazilian fighter that he was going up against.
yeah.
He put on a clinic as well. He literally pieced him up every which way for the first 2 rounds, and it came out in his favor the way it should have. And then the Cower France fight versus the other gentleman from Perth. Whose name is slipping my mind. I think it's Eric something. Or Steve Urquhart. Steve Urquhart. Steve Urquhart. Yep, Steve Urquhart. You said Steve and it reminded me. I almost said Eric, but I was thinking Urquhart. So, yes, Steve Urquhart, Cara France. Cara France came out on top. He knocked his lights out.
That was the first round win, right?
Yeah, that was the
He
first
went
round
all in.
knockout. Yeah, he
first
caught him
round
with that
knockout.
left hook and then just...
Yeah, it was a first round knockout in Homeboy's town.
I swear,
Homeboy
yeah.
lost in a
He
first
was
round
upset.
knockout.
Yeah, it wasn't until after the fight that when we looked at who Steve Urquhart was, we did find out that he is from Perth, and that UFC event was in Perth. So to get knocked out in your hometown does kind of suck. You hate
And that
to
was
see
a
it.
brutal knockout.
And
too.
it was a bad one.
It was so good.
And you can see it in his face too whenever they were when they were
Disappointed
deciding
as hell.
like the
Yeah.
fight and they were calling the winner. He was very disappointed, hands on hips, just really down on himself. And I mean, I understand it. I'm not a fighter myself, but I could understand putting in a lot of effort in training camp, putting months of training into it, going up against a great fighter, knowing every in and out of what he's going to do, and then going in there in your hometown and getting knocked out cannot feel good at all.
Yeah.
So
No.
shout out to him, though, because he is still a great fighter. He is still in the rankings, so it's not like he's a bad fighter by any means. He just got bested by a guy who is easily a top 3 in his division right now. So it just means he's got a little bit more work to put in, and we'll definitely see him get there for sure. But this is all leading up to the shit that I don't want to talk about.
Unfortunately.
Our
boy Izzy
didn't make it, man. He got
cocky
out
in that last second.
He got choked out in the 4th round, lost by submission to DDP. I'm not super happy about it, obviously. I'm not happy about it. I'm a very big Israel Adesanya fan. I mean, I did watch the aftermath of his interview, and he did say, I'm not going any fucking where. So if there are any thoughts in your mind that he was going to retire just because he lost to Dupussy, is not happening. So, to move on from that, he lost, unfortunately. He does not get his title back, but that does not mean he will not be back to fight for his title. So Duplessis better train the fuck up and be ready, because he did not do well in that fight.
Without that submission,
down.
Izzy had him on numbers the whole.
I mean, by the
round.
second round, he was
that
huffing
fight.
and puffing and struggling.
Like I had a lot of people. I was reading comments on a lot of the UFC posts whenever they I was looking at a lot of the aftermath and seeing a lot of the respect that the fighters were showing between each other, which good on them. I do love seeing that. But a lot of the comments were talking about how Duplessis deserved this and how he is a much better fighter than Izzy. And in my eyes, the way I seen it, Izzy was winning that fight the whole way through. Yeah. It's just that Izzy himself got in his own head and thought that he was bigger than the fight and got cocky and got caught too many times and gave up positioning. And it happens. We've seen it happen before in the UFC. It's going to happen plenty of times again in the UFC and other mixed martial arts sports. It is just how some fighters get. And when you're a guy like Izzy who has over 50 fights under his belt between multiple sports, I mean, you kind of get a little cocky sometimes, and especially when you are beating a dude's ass for 4 rounds straight. You are kind of gaining a right to feel a little good.
About it,
yeah, you're kind of in your right to feel a little good about yourself. But like I said, all it takes is one opening. It's the UFC. All it takes is one quick opening. It's the same thing for boxing and everything.
Got to be careful about that shit, though.
Protect yourself at all times is what they tell you before the fight starts, and that's just one of those moments where he got caught. What can you do, man? You know, it's how the cookie crumbles. So,
but we are very excited about 306 to see O'Malley.
Yes.
Yeah, that is going to be a very good event. It's going to be in the Sphere in Las Vegas, which they've been hyping this up.
Maybe I'll get an O'Malley wig for the party.
Oh man! Which, speaking of,
I got to bring up the hair.
We got to talk about this. So we have a new reward to give to everybody whenever we hit our sub goal, which our sub goal currently that we're trying to hit is obviously 1,000. We want to try to get to 1,000 as soon as we possibly can. It's going to take a little bit, but with your guys' help, obviously hitting the subscribe button and doing everything that we asked you to in the beginning of the episode, we will get there sooner than later. But with that, Scott here decided that he wanted to do something for everybody whenever we do hit 1,000. So, Scott, I'll let you talk about it because it's your thing. I can't do it.
I would like to start this saying that my wife absolutely hates this idea. Absolutely hates it. She gives me the dirtiest look every time I speak on it.
Love it.
because it doesn't hurt.
Love it.
Because it doesn't hurt any of you guys. But
nope.
I'm very well known for not.
She gotta wake up to it every day. It's going to be great.
I might diet too. I'm very well known. I'm very well known for not giving an absolute fuck about my hair. The only thing I care about is my beard. My beard always stays clean.
Yep.
But
beauty and a beard.
1,000 subscribers, I'll get a fucking mullet.
Get a mullet.
Let's add a little twist to it. What are O'Malley's colors currently? Rainbow?
We don't know. He literally changes his colors before the fight.
Was it like sometimes. A bubblegum? It was like a pink and light blue.
Bubblegum pink.
Yeah, it was like bubblegum pink. If you dye your hair bubblegum pink.
It was bubblegum pink with like some like blue shit.
Yeah, it was like cotton candy.
So
cotton candy. Fuck it. I'm getting a cotton candy mullet at 1,000 subscribers.
Well,
I think that's
we'll have to
pretty
play it by ear because by that time it might not be cotton candy anymore. It might be something different because he's always changing it. I mean, he's done the cotton candy. He's done the rainbow fit.
Whatever O'Malley has at the time that we hit 1,000 and I get the mullet, I'm gonna give Katie a call. We're gonna match with O'Malley with a mullet.
Okay,
there we go.
But hear me out.
2,000. 2,000.
You shave off your eyebrows.
Oh my god!
No, we're not permanently removing
Come on,
any
bro.
hair.
You're not a customer facing.
I am.
Not
I
enough
am.
of one.
I'm
They're
a
not gonna
truck
judge
driver.
you for being a Super Saiyan 3. All right, like they'll be
Cotton candy mullet's pushing it. A truck driver with a cotton candy mullet. Come on.
At 2,000, you get the Mr. T Hawk. You get the Mr. T
Yeah,
Mohawk,
you just
which is
shrink it
literally
down some
bald, just straight bald, like skin bald sides with a Spartan like strip of hair.
I'll negotiate 5.
A Spartan, 5,000? Okay.
5,000.
5,000
5,000
for the skin hawk.
5,000, I'll do that. 1,000, I get a mullet with whatever color that Sean O'Malley's got going on at the same time. There you go. Post it, put it in the description.
Oh my God, Scott's gonna look like the meanest paintballer out of all of us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look like the what?
You're gonna look like the meanest paintballer out of all of us. I swear to God.
The absolutely unfit paintballer.
Oh God.
He's gonna come in here with his cargo shorts and his Fritos barbecue twist and Baja Blast.
Don't hate him on Blast. Baja Blast is the shit.
Oh man, what is your like your go-to like soda? Like, because
Baja
obviously
Blast.
we drink a lot of soda, so Baja Blast for sure.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. I have become so partial. I've fallen in love with the strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper.
Oh my God, yes.
No,
it's
I
so
love
good.
it. I absolutely love it.
Did
That's
you-
like a
I've fallen
solid
in love
top
with
5.
Did you
for
try
sure.
the coconut one?
No, because
Awful.
it did not sound good.
Awful.
I
It
love
was
coconut, but
tasted
that
like-
idea sounded dumb as
It
shit to me.
tasted like sunscreen.
Yeah, that's what everybody was telling me, and I was like, duh.
Awful.
I was so upset because I love coconut and I love Dr. Pepper, and I was like, bro, they made it so good with the strawberry.
Trust me, I know everybody in this group loves coconut because
No, I
I
don't.
make one of the best dips
Yeah, you
this
do.
side of the planet. So trust me, I know everybody.
And
in
guess
this
what
group
I've
loves
never
coconut.
ate?
What's that?
Your coconut crack.
You've never had it?
I don't
You
like
still-
coconut.
Dude, just eat
I
it.
ask you to make it every time because everyone else loves it. I'm a people pleaser. I
And-
don't like coconut. I'm not
and-
eating it.
Try it.
I don't like coconut
But you tried the coconut Dr. Pepper?
because Brittany bought it
Okay, but you tried the coconut Dr. Pepper.
and hated it.
Okay, but my shit don't taste like sunscreen, Goofy.
He literally,
Goofy.
we just made him eat broccoli earlier. Okay, we
Right,
got
and
him
you
No, I did
could've-
not make him. I did not. I asked him if he liked broccoli beforehand.
No, and
he
I said
"Eh."
no, and then I still
Well,
gave
and
it a
you even
shot.
tried the spinach artichoke dip that I make too.
Yeah.
God,
Don't be a.
that's also
And
nasty.
Shangri-La Frontier is in my anime list. Show the fuck out, dude. Try my shit. Like, what do I have to do to get you to like me around here? Fuck.
If
Like,
I didn't like
Jesus
you, you would be
Lord.
sitting in that chair.
Oh my God. You think you know a guy and he doesn't eat
You
your dip.
think you know a guy?
God, to think we were
I love
friends.
you, you fucking asshole.
God damn. You want to eat my damn dip. Anyway.
Disappointing.
It is. It is kind of disappointing.
Disappointing. Disrespectful.
It is kind of disappointing. Hopefully your wife doesn't watch this episode before her birthday because I'm definitely making that dip for her birthday and I'm going to bring it in
Same.
without her
Well,
knowing
hate to
it.
tell you, she
Stop.
watches every episode.
Well,
She gotta have a number one supporter somewhere.
Surprise!
Gotta have a normal number one supporter somewhere.
Hey, now I got 2 of them.
Yeah. I got people
we
that
each have
watched
our
it.
we each have our individual
My
number
parents were
ones.
arguing about
Shout out
which
to
one they
our
were gonna watch
family
earlier.
members who watch this podcast. We love you
Shout out,
guys
Mom
because
and
without
Dad.
your constant support, we would
I'm
not,
not
have a whole lot of motive. I mean, we would still have motivation to do this for sure, but you guys definitely helps lay the foundation of getting this all together and helping this grow. So we love you guys, family and friends. Thank you guys for showing the support for sure.
My dad wholeheartedly believes we're gonna be rich, so shout out.
Amen.
Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Hey,
It's okay.
shout out mom and
That's
dad.
kind of bold. This is a podcast.
I mean, hey man,
We,
you never
we do
know.
have hopeful plans to introduce other things other
We're not
than
gonna
just
be
the podcast.
millionaires.
No,
but
we're not
gonna
gonna be
make
millionaires.
something.
We're gonna
Yo,
take
if
this
y'all
and run
make
with this as far
y'all
as
make
we
it
can.
possible to put $200 a week in my or a month in my bank account, I'd be happy.
All right.
Just help
If
me
whatever-
pay for the shit I paid for to buy to build
About
this
to say.
shit.
Help us pay off the equipment to give you guys this entertaining video every week, and then after that, it'll just be making this place pretty much look more like what we want it to look like after that.
Making more hours.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we've already got some decorations on the way. I mean, if you couldn't tell, by the way, we didn't really mention it because we
yeah.
we also are in a different part of the studio that we are in,
Yeah.
so we have rearranged a little bit. So
Got some
you'll
new
notice
stuff.
that the posters have changed up a bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kiana definitely got some to help add to the wall there.
Yep.
Those ones on her end
These
over
4,
there.
yeah.
Yep.
We got room for one more.
we do.
And then we got all this.
We got all that up there, but
Oh,
don't
we got
worry.
lads planned for
Don't
up
worry.
there, don't
we got
worry.
stuff planned for that. We got some stuff planned for that.
Touch your mic down.
We got you. Got you. Have that there. Got you.
Got it.
But
Got it.
no.
Have this. Aim right towards it.
Right. You got it. Hey. But yeah, no, we definitely
I can't hear you if you're not talking on the mic.
We're getting everything together for sure, though. Everything's coming together. It's starting to look a little bit more like home for sure. So as time goes on, it'll get more comfortable. You'll get more of an understanding of who we are as people, as far as what we like and what our taste is into, and hopefully you can kind of connect with us a little bit more there.
Another thing that will explain who we are as people is the wild changing song of the week that we're gonna have every week.
Yeah,
if you guys want to plug that real quick, we can just throw it right here in the middle.
I better say we can do that if you want. I don't have no problem with that. I mean, I didn't really have any song specifically picked out, but I've been like literally in a real pop punk kind of feel this past week because like YouTube Music likes to throw random radio stations at me, dude.
No Higher Love this week.
No Higher Love this week. No Higher Love. As much as I do love that damn song, that is not Higher Love this week for me. I have been really, really, really stuck on Blink-182 for some reason.
Fire band. I mean,
Fire band.
There's nothing to argue with Blink-182.
No, love Blink-182. But for some reason, I Miss You has been the song that has just been stuck in my head.
If you haven't heard it,
I mean, like,
you're obviously younger than 20.
Yeah, but even then, weirdly enough, there are a lot of younger kids who still know because they're like.
Well, I guess I can't really say that because I mean, I'm 28, but I still listen to, like, you listen to the news, and I listen to Blink-182. I mean, everything from like around the 80s on up, I listen to.
Right.
So I guess it wouldn't make much sense for 20-year-olds to not enjoy something a little bit older.
It just depends on whatever your taste is, honestly.
But I mean, also a lot of
us as a group enjoy very vast genres. Some of us enjoy stuff that others don't, and vice versa.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of kids coming up too, their parents aren't too far from our age group either. I mean, a lot of these younger kids that are coming up that would kind of know about it are people that are our age or within like a 5 to 6 year gap. Like that would be the people that would know Blink-182, and so they're still relevant. Their music still definitely lives in the world and is still very much so recognizable the moment you hear it. And I Miss You is definitely one of those songs that if once you hear it, you know what song is playing, because if you don't understand where are you, and then we can't.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So exactly.
I'm Squidward.
You got anything you're vibing with, Kiana?
What you got?
I was jamming out in the car to. It's a big gap from what I listened to last week. Mistakes Like Fractures by Knock Loose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a wild jump.
Yeah.
That's some heavy shit.
That's some heavy shit, but
I'm not sure what the lead vocalist's name is, but he's
Knocked Loose.
Oh yeah.
I enjoy him better through audio soundtrack than live. In a live setting, I can't understand a word that man's saying.
I loved it and I knew all of it because I know all the songs.
He's a high-pitched scream vocalist.
I'm about to say I know of Knocked Loose. I just haven't listened to a lot of them to know a lot of their repertoire, but I do know of Knocked Loose. I've heard a couple of their songs for sure.
I can't remember what his name.
They've got he's got a really high-pitched scream, or high-pitched
because they're not a newer band, are they? They're not new.
No, they've been around for a while.
No,
they did a song with Motionless that I can understand more of what he's saying. But
Slaughterhouse. His name's Brian Garris.
That guy.
He is phenomenal.
Hell yeah.
Phenomenal.
Almost got myself canceled. You got anything else? You got a song of the week? Yes.
Psychosocial Baby. It is a compilation of Baby by Justin Bieber, and it is the lyrics from Psychosocial over it.
Oh no.
It's really good. It actually slaps. Like it's really, really good. So it's the instrumental from Baby, but the lyrics of Psychosocial. It's really good. It came out like fucking 13 years ago, but it's really good.
Because it probably came out around the same time that Baby came out.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Oh my god, I love the internet sometimes, dude. It's such a weird place because like no matter what,
some people just
you can find anything there,
like,
dude.
Bum, bum. It's like, I did my
time. Man, because that's great. Because that's the one with the fruit salad. That's fruit salad yummy remix too.
It's the same as that.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh.
Those always bop, dude.
Oh,
you got yours?
Fruit salad.
Oh my gosh.
Yummy.
And the rain will kill us all.
I wanted to go last because I don't have a song of the week. I have an album of the week.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's gonna check out. I don't know how much country music that Alex listens to. Probably none.
Not Stadium. Not literally the same slow bullshit that gets put on a repetitive cycle over and over.
I'd say
that
this
just
is-
hits
I'd say this is
mainstream
different.
because big labels are just pressing it and ad revenue and shit like
Well,
that.
Me and
to an
Alex,
extent.
me and Alex sync on the same country music to the
Let's
point
go.
where we basically know that we love the same version of Southern Nights, which is the original version of Southern Nights, not any other version that has been made by any other person. It's literally the original version of Southern Nights. And we knew this because we went on a road trip together and sang that shit for like
So
full out.
Jesus.
So
like Garth
my
Brooks type shit.
album of the week is F1 Trillion, which is Post Malone's country album. It is an absolute fire album. And let me just read off the features on this album. 27 songs, by the way.
That's a quick little rundown of
Those
what
are
we got
baby
going.
numbers compared to Little B.
This is his
Blue
first
Flame
ever-
album, 52 tracks.
This is
Facts.
his first ever country album, and he decided
Facts.
to put out 27 songs all at once. First half of the album is very heavy featured. The second half of the album is all solos. But I'm just going to run you down this list of features to show you how starstruck of an album this is. Track 1, Tim McGraw.
I'll say less.
Track 2, Hank Williams Jr., Morgan Wallen, Blake Shelton,
Yeah.
Dolly Parton,
Wow.
Brad Paisley, Luke Combs. He's on there twice. I'm just going to skip the second one. Lainey Wilson, Jelly Roll, Ernest, Sierra Farrell, Chris Stapleton, Hardy, and Billy Strings.
There was
Wow.
only 4 people on that list I think I know.
But the
That's
amount
solid.
the amount is absolutely insane.
Shout out Dolly Parton. I love Dolly Parton. I genuinely love Dolly Parton.
Oh,
like, if there is a country singer that I do genuinely love, Dolly Parton is one of them. Growing up with my grandparents who lived out in the country, every Saturday morning was my Saturday morning cartoons, but every Sunday morning was their classic country on CMT. And they would turn that on the TV on Dish, and they would just listen to country music while my grandma cooked breakfast. And I would always wake up to like Dolly Parton, Brooks and Dunn, shit like that. And that's kind of like where I like synchronize with country music.
I
Is like
love
that
me.
really older, like not really, really old,
You
but
listen
like
to Reba?
yeah, like
I
stuff
love
like
Reba.
that. Like, you know, like I like older country music. Like a lot of these newer stars just don't really. They haven't like literally
but
since
these
like
are
middle school.
Solid people.
Those are
though.
solid people. No, I'm not going to discredit that the amount of hits that he's had on that
every
album.
song is it's phenomenal. And I also just found out that there's 2 he released 2 albums at the same time. One is called F1 Trillion, and the other one's called F1 Trillion Long Bed, because the cover art for the album is an F-150.
Oh, okay.
And the Long Bed is the 27 song one, and the regular is only 18.
Oh.
18 that's the one with just heavy, nothing but features, really. And then the second one is the one where it's got all of his solo songs on it.
Yeah.
But the original ends with a song called Yours, which is about his daughter.
Oh,
If you didn't know he had a
Wow.
daughter, he has a 2-year-old daughter.
I did
Oh,
know.
there you go.
He refuses to release her name. He doesn't.
Rightfully so.
They keep
Good
that
on
I mean, that's
private.
just like the people who make Bluey. The kids who talk on Bluey are completely
they're
anonymous.
All of them, yeah.
Yep, they're completely anonymous. We have no idea who
love
those
Bluey,
kids.
bro.
Yep, we have no idea who those kids are, and keep them protected at all costs because it is literally one of the best, if not the best, kids show on TV
Me and
right
my
now.
niece love watching
Yep,
that show.
I love Bluey.
I get into it so bad.
I love Bluey. As a grown adult, I love Bluey because I love how
They're so
how
cute.
just perfect it is to show natural living from a natural
Your little
family.
sister's not.
She's not too old to not watch Bluey, but she definitely doesn't watch Bluey because she's already getting into anime.
So where do you watch it at?
I have friends who have kids, dog.
By yourself.
Like
Oh,
literally, I have
By yourself in
literally.
his room in the dark.
all-
You watching Bluey?
Oh,
Yeah.
I know for a fact that Brittany watches Bluey.
Let's say
I know
I
for a
have a
fact.
bunch of friends who have kids, so whenever I go and visit them,
I
it's more than likely what's on the TV.
Watch it with
It's-
my niece, and that's it. But I do love Bluey. It's
Yeah.
so good.
So I've never had a reason to watch it, and I'm like internally protesting all new age children's shows.
This is one of the best ones.
I mean,
I'll
heck,
have to just
man.
take your word for it because me and Brittany ain't having no kids.
Kids are
So I got a
struggling
reason
because
to
they
watch
don't
it.
get no roly poly oly. They don't get no Lilo Stitch and Cousins. They don't get
It's
no.
all on streaming
they don't
services.
get-
They can.
I mean, they can, but what
Parents, for some reason, don't.
parent is gonna pay the money to do that if they don't
they
know
already
it's
got
there?
the streaming service for themselves.
I mean, some.
Most. A lot of people don't really
Some.
watch cable.
I mean, some, but
I-
not
I have
everybody
not
has.
paid
Not
for
everybody
cable
has
once.
every streaming service.
I
Though.
haven't had cable since I was
Not everybody
like,
has every streaming service though. I
15.
mean, like I have
was-
streaming
I was
services
saying-
through friends.
I was
so
gonna say the
mean,
ones I
like-
don't have, I get them from friends.
Yeah,
We all
but-
hook each other up to make sure that we are
I got
fully
y'all. Don't
fulfilled
worry.
on every
I got
platform.
access to all of
Unless
them.
it's Netflix.
Yeah.
That one I had to get myself because they're a bunch
Yep.
of
I didn't.
Dude,
my mom paid for it.
I got like the
Assholes.
simple package, right? And so apparently I can't cast it to my TV. I cannot.
That's weird.
Yeah, you have to upgrade your package in order to cast it to TV because that's technically sharing it.
But it's on the same IP.
They don't care.
Yeah, whenever it would let me watch my
Money.
Like,
If they kind of got us.
Yeah.
They kind of got us in a
No, they
in a
don't.
place.
I'm gonna pirate my shit now. Fuck them.
They got me in a place.
I'm gonna bleed them fucking dry.
they-
I
It's
will
only
make
like
my own
$8
goddamn
to
service.
add it
It'll have
on.
fucking
But-
hookers and flapjacks. You know what?
And
Forget
flapjacks.
the fucking streaming service.
Flapjacks.
They've got me in a place. They did this and then started consistently adding things that I really want to see.
That's why I asked my mom to do it for me.
Bay.
My mom said, "You better fucking watch Netflix. I'm
For
paying
legal-
extra for that."
For legal purposes, we do not
Shut
download
I said,
anything
I
illegally.
do.
We do
Mom?
not download anything
I have
illegally.
a VPN. Fucking try me, bitch.
Wow.
Oh wow.
This is sponsored by NordVPN.
Wow.
It's not. It's,
It's
not.
not. It's
if you
not.
want to,
It'd be great.
But if you
I'm
feel
your
like
We don't
biggest
use
fan.
it for that purpose.
I am your customer
Wait.
already.
I mean, hey,
solid.
I do support NordVPN because there are shows that are streaming in other countries that I do want to watch.
Right.
So I do support NordVPN. So if they do later on down the road want to sponsor us, I would absolutely love to do a partnership with y'all because y'all do save lives
You
out
definitely
here.
got the right ones.
I'm about to say y'all save lives. Hey, bro, y'all will get to that point too at some point when y'all start watching anime and y'all start noticing when other animes come out and y'all realize that it's not in our country, or if you want to watch some shit that's on Netflix but it's not our Netflix.
Or you're wondering why you're watching Tokyo Ghoul and all of a sudden half the screen is fucking black
Yeah.
because they censored the fuck out of it here.
Yep. And in other countries, you can get uncensored. So, like, there's stuff that you could do. And it's a very simple setup, too. It's not hard to set up a VPN.
It is not. It really
is not
isn't. You
hard to
press
set up a
I don't know how to do
VPN.
it.
Well, I used to, so Kiana, to give you an understanding, back when I started to get out of Pokemon Go, the reason why I got out of it was because the VPN app that I was using to help me play Pokemon Go stopped working. But that app took me around the fucking world. I was in Australia. I got the Kazakhstan.
you were spoofing.
I was spoofing 110%. That VPN, the VPN app I had that was allowing me to do that shit. Oh my God. I had Mr. Mime. I had, what was it? Kazakhstan or Kazakhstan?
Yeah, the big
Kazakhstan?
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan.
It's Kangaskhan, dude.
Kangaskhan. I don't know what it meant. I don't remember.
all of the
I just remember
location specific
Kangaskhan
Pokemon.
was like, I remember he was like a general or some shit like that. And then it was also like a Pokemon too, so I don't remember.
It was Genghis Khan. This is Kangaskhan.
Well, I don't know. Apples, oranges, bananas, whatever. Fuck it. I don't know.
Apples and bananas. Eat shit. I don't know. God.
Period. Period. Anyway.
Stop. No.
Anyway.
No.
Potato.
Did you set it to Wumbo?
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Let's not devolve to SpongeBob quotes. We do that way too fucking often.
Oh,
And
man.
that's why
It's
SpongeBob was
so-
in our top fives.
Man.
Ladle.
Oh my gosh. It's so quotable though. Like that's the thing.
It's
is
so
like
easy. That's the thing. It's like a
It
fucking
is.
drug. It's just so easy.
it's so
to slip.
easy. You
They're
can just
so
throw
good,
it right
though.
in.
They
You
are.
just throw it right
They're
in.
so easy to squeeze into.
Who knew
relationship.
SpongeBob would be the ultimate sentence enhancers? Like literally, like at
Boy
the end
couldn't
of the
even get a
day,
license, man. Come on.
man. Like,
Oh, God.
SpongeBob sponsor us.
I swear I watched you
Anyway,
all the time
I've
and
been rocking
still
with
do,
you
bro.
this whole time. Forget that shit I said about the toenail gag. That was funny as shit. But
This is just a sponsor application episode.
I don't know. That's just chucking shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. But nah, for real. Man.
So we
God.
go
But for real
through-
though, real quick, back on the VPN thing.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Real quick,
Sponsor
you
us.
can buy a thing like it's an attachment for your router from them. And
Yeah.
and it'll literally just do the VPN for you. Like you don't even have to use it, configure anything on your phone, PlayStation, computer. You can just attach it to your router and you're done.
Yeah. It's really dope. Like, genuinely, if y'all ever do run into that situation, because that does happen, honestly, a lot more than you think it does, where, like, a show that it says it's on Netflix, or you'll see somebody posting about a show on Netflix, and it's not on our Netflix, it's on their Netflix. And it's like, fuck, well, I want to watch that.
Wait, who are you friends with that are in different countries?
I play video games.
Oh,
I
that's
play
right.
more video games than you do.
I like.
Bro, Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2, I got so good at because I met a French dude online that was like super competitive. Dude, it was great.
Fighting games will take you around the world.
I'm a big RPG or when it comes to multiplayer, like Black Ops 6 is coming out here soon, and I'm very excited about that because they're bringing back round-based zombies, and I love multiplayer zombies. I'm not a big multiplayer.
A lot of cool features coming with that new Zombies too. I did see some shit in one of the trailers where like you get a.
Actually, I haven't watched any trailers.
I've seen one snippet. It was like a little, like you know how Facebook does the shorts. It was a little like 20-second short on Facebook that I scrolled past, and I noticed it was zombies. And I honestly thought it was an older clip because it was round-based zombies. So I was like, oh, this got to be an older clip, not thinking that they dropped a trailer talking about the new zombies. And I'm watching it. And this is the only thing that I'm going to talk about because other than that, I'm not watching anything else on zombies. Now that I have this information,
we've only got like 2 months. We've only got like 2 months till it comes out.
I mean, but I'm waiting until that happens. So I'm not even going to give myself the opportunity to spoil myself. I still got to put the money in to buy the bitch.
Yes.
But anyway, in the trailer, I saw the guy getting like chased after by like a huge horde of zombies, and he turns around and pulls out what I think looked like a vial of something and crushed it. And the dude turned into one of the big armored berserk zombies.
Yeah. I know
and you can shoot the concussive blast they shoot out of their arm, and you can like run through zombies and just punch through them like they're literally like paper. And it's just a power up you get for a short period of time. But I'm like, dude, that looks cool. Like, it gets me excited to see what other ideas they've been cooking up for the zombies game.
They also brought back Gobblegum.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's going to be fun.
I hope you're ready for me to just be screaming.
I don't care. I want to play.
I'm gonna
if I've got a full squad to play with, I'm playing.
Man,
but that's an example of a game I like to play. And I'm also really big into multiplayer survival games. Like Deadass, I will go in on some Minecraft. But I was more thinking of like Raft and...
I can understand
play,
that.
But that's all PC games. I can't play those.
You can't play Raft, but you can play Minecraft.
I know. I have it on my PlayStation. I just haven't played it yet.
Me and the homies have been on the game. I've been playing the 7 Days to Die console edition.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Because it just got it just got updated or upgraded to the PlayStation 5 edition, and it's going to get an update here soon that's going to release randomly generated maps, because all the maps that they have so far have all been pre-created to where like you can play them out.
It's a pretty PC heavily played game.
It is a pretty big game on PC, but now I think with this new update and the fact that it's got an upgraded version for the next gen consoles, and it runs really well. It honestly runs really well. I mean, it's not the prettiest game ever, but when you have a game with so much shit in it that has literal random items regenerating all the time, and you having to constantly play and level up and literally go days in this game and play, it's one of those things where over time it's definitely fun, but you're gonna want more.
There's just games I wish I could play. Like I wish I could play like Lethal Company and Phasmophobia, but I don't have a PC.
I do need to get a PC.
PS5. Why do you
just
look
There's a
feathers.
feather. Where did it? We're not outside, motherfucker. Where'd you come from?
I don't know. Scott out here finding bird stuff everywhere. He got
There's
birds.
it is on my armrest. Bitch. Why is there a feather?
Just got feathers on him.
Is there a feather in here?
Idiots.
I don't know.
It's not like I got a pillow laying around.
Scott's got 2 shirts on because he's hiding his wings.
Yeah.
He said
Harvey Birdman.
Harpy Birdman.
Yeah. Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
It came from my Harpy feather duster.
Oh, the Harpy feather duster? Ooh. I like vanilla Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, shut up. I like everything up to XYZ. Come on.
Fear the monarchs. The Harpy Day.
Oh man,
They did a re-up on those cards and made them better. Apparently,
I know.
I used to collect
they
so
do
many
that a
Yu-Gi-Oh
lot.
cards.
yeah, I know they did. They did it to the Blue Eyes
so
decks
many
like
Yu-Gi-Oh
7
cards.
times.
I love Yu-Gi-Oh, but the game is so
Yu-Gi-Oh
far
cards.
gone to where like it takes me so much brain power to build a deck and have to memorize or know what the fuck the other person's doing, because half the time if I'm not playing a buddy, they're just
somebody was telling me
brain power. It takes credit card power.
It does.
$400 every time the ban list comes out.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's a God, I don't remember who told me, but somebody told me that there's a version of playing that you can play that is categorized to be before all the pendulum and all the
if you do XCs and synchros, I think that's fine.
It's a fun game.
It's XCs, synchros, and fusion monsters.
Pendulums. Then you have Link.
The Link's the other one I was thinking of.
Links are fucked up. Pendulums are fucked up.
Links are super fucked up.
I could take rituals.
I can take over your fucking board.
Yeah, I can deal with ritual summons, fusion summons. I can deal with XZs and synchro summons. But once you start throwing pendulums and links in there, you've literally lost me.
Those are the type of cards that make it to where you can win in one turn. I mean, you don't even if you draw the right hand, your opponent doesn't even get a chance to play.
It's like a 20 move combo that ends with you like having 5 cards on your field with like 20 in your graveyard, but then the moment your opponent's turn starts up, it's hey, by the way, your turn actually didn't start. I've got like 3 things that I gotta activate in my graveyard real quick, and then I'm gonna search something out of my deck, and then you're gonna wait another 10 minutes. Get ready.
That's the stuff that made it not
fun. This was even before Link summoning. This was still during XCs and synchros. Oh, I summon this. Now I put it out of play, which activates this. Oh, this goes to the graveyard. Now it goes out of play. Now I summon both of those out of play to the field.
Yeah.
Now they make a bigger monster. And now also it wipes your whole fucking field because I fucking said so. Look it up.
Dude,
you're looking real aggressive with that hammer in
your
hand,
you guys can't see it right now because we don't have a Richie cam yet.
But
we want to try.
You will never see my goddamn face.
I want to have a Richie cam, even if it's.
I will wear a gator and snow goggles and shit.
Even if we've got to have just the avatar
just
Richie to cut to.
You know, just when it cuts, just blur.
just get a do mask. Just be a giant question mark.
Get a different outfit, and we'll put a green screen behind you, and we'll put you in different scenarios.
You got a green screen you can bring.
You can.
No, I don't. It's gone. I trash it.
We can just get it. We can get one.
It's it was like $40 for that big one. Like,
we can get one.
I built you a wall though.
That's
you don't like my wall.
We could just get him the green screen paint and just paint it.
We could just paint it.
We just paint it
green.
Paint. Just get green paint and paint it green.
You could.
What the hell else are we going to use that wall for? We're the ones who built it.
It was meant to be backdrop for you.
Yeah,
now we're over here.
But now we got better backdrop with more stuff to do with this.
It's better.
It is a much better setup because now we have better viewing angle of Richie, and you guys have better viewing angle.
We have better angle of Richie.
I still think it's better because you had to look over the wall too.
Yeah, it is a lot better. And then on top of that, we're not struggling to hear him as much as we were because sitting closer. Right underneath those and then
directly
it just makes it a lot better. The setup is just a lot more comfortable all the way around for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And it's going to get a lot better, like I said, with the decorations we have coming and everything that's going to be happening.
And then, physically it'll get a lot better as well.
Absolutely.
Make it more comfortable in here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well,
do you want to dive into the 1 or the 5?
I don't know. You guys haven't anything happened this week for y'all? Anything fun in this past week?
I mean, this past week I was
you were out of town. So anything crazy happened out of town?
For people that don't know, I'm a truck driver, but I'm supposed to be a local truck driver.
Yeah, woo! He drives trucks. Yeah, trucks.
I'm supposed to be a local one, but other terminals need my help. So I've been going and helping them. The last
they be throwing up truck logos in the sky, and Scott be like, "On my way."
I'm Batman.
They throw up a picture of a 16-wheeler in the sky, and he throws the key in the ignition.
But
I've
been in Mason City, Iowa, which is 6 hours from home.
Yeah,
and I've just been spending a lot of time in hotels watching Overlord. That's about as mostly exciting as I can possibly get. I'm nailing down piece by piece what I can of recommendations so that I can get caught up.
He's getting caught up. He's doing a very good job because when he has a hotel that has great service, he's been knocking out Dragon Ball Z Kai, which has been fantastic.
I've been watching that back home.
I mean, but to kind of like touch a little bit on that, how you liking it? How you liking Kai, man?
I am enjoying it, but I don't want to talk about it too much because I haven't been able to watch it for about 3 weeks now. So I'm not. My brain power is only limited to so much.
I mean, but you remember key moments, like you remember the Vegeta and Goku fight, right?
Which time?
Exactly. So you remember enough to know that there are multiple fights already.
There's only 2, isn't there?
Well. So far. Because,
right now, currently,
they are the
he's
ultimate rivals.
The kind of half-ass good guy.
I mean, it's Vegeta.
I'm in the whole cyber section or whatever.
But you met Trunks?
Briefly.
That's me, Trunks. You got to see him slice and dice some shit up.
The one thing I didn't get is because I was always told that Travis Willingham's wife, name is slipping my mind right now, is supposed to be the voice actor for Trunks, but that sounds like a dude to me.
You realize how many female voice actors do male voice acting?
I'm aware of that, but most of them have a higher pitched tone. That Trunks sounds like he's got a deeper tone voice, and
Naruto is literally an old lady. It's literally a ginger old lady who's the sweetest person ever.
But I don't know. It's just
it is like literally one of the main things. I didn't look up
to confirm it. But I've always been told that that's the person. She also voices one of the main characters in Gears of War, but that doesn't narrow it down either. Why is her name?
Isn't Luffy also a girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude, like it's just one of those things. Females do better male voice actors when it comes to like younger type males. Like
unless it's like fucking Young Jin Woo? Sung Jin Woo.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking solo leveling, like unless you have a fucking Barry White deep voice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's either
he's gonna go crazy.
I gotta figure it out.
He's gotta figure it out. You know we have a tech guy for this, right?
No, I'm good. He can do it. He's
oh
a big boy.
Man.
He's got his big boy pants on.
But
big boy pants.
I mean, I was more so asking you about your Dragon Ball Z experience.
Laura Bailey.
And he's struggling to figure out voice actors here. So he's trying to find the details of the shit. I think this voice actor did a fantastic job. I just asked you how you like the anime, man. He's trying to find the finer details.
I found the mountains in the background a little fucking offensive.
Right.
Well, I touched on it in the episode that nobody will ever see. Laura Bailey, Critical Role in general. All the famous voice actors from it. Laura Bailey's in it with her husband, Travis Willingham. Travis Willingham did the voice acting for Colonel Mustang in Full Metal Alchemist, original and Brotherhood, and Laura Bailey did it for Trunks in Dragon Ball Z. So when I mentioned Trunks, I was immediately like, shit, what's her name? And I about lost my mind.
I don't watch Critical Role, so I would have never made the connections to those people. I do kind of know some of the voice actors in Dragon Ball Z, but I know the main ones like Chris Sabbath and, all the other guys that come along with him and the Z Fighters, because those are the important ones.
Well, this was...
and I mean, Trunks is important. Trunks is important. Don't crucify me. Trunks is important. I do love Trunks, but like I just don't remember a whole lot of their names. No, I don't want that. No, thank you. No, thank you.
I can build that.
Don't do it.
So, Kiana, how's your week been? Move on from me, damn it.
It was good. I've been trying to catch up and finish My Hero.
There you go.
You're also recovering from the vid.
I did have the ick. It was terrible. It's been
going around recently. Like I literally just had another person message me yesterday because they were telling me before the weekend they weren't feeling good.
2 weeks after, shut up.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Loser.
You'll be fine.
I've had it once. I almost died. I don't want it again. I might have actually almost died. I don't remember.
You'll be all right. You'll make it out.
Struggling.
He'll make it out. He'll be fine, everybody. He hyping shit up.
What'd you say you were trying to catch up on?
My Hero.
My Hero.
Okay.
Just finishing My Hero.
And what's that other one you guys wanted? I put it on my list.
Cowboy Bebop?
No, Code
That's the one that I need to watch. I added Cowboy Bebop to my watch list.
Code Geass.
I watched that too. But obviously didn't have time today. I'll have to do that tomorrow.
It's been a full 24 hours. We're not going to hold you accountable for not watching
an
episode anime.
But
you might have a gamer, but I'll still hurt you.
We will in the future touch base on the anime topic. We did talk about it in yesterday's episode, but we feel like it just wouldn't hit the same if we tried to do it again. So honestly, I feel like it's going to be a lot better too when these guys get a couple actual anime like seasons, like release seasons, like get the fall season and the winter season. Once you guys get that underneath your belt and have some other anime to choose from out of this newer stuff, you'll be able to have a little bit more of a repertoire to mess with when it comes to doing that.
I have more time than he does to watch stuff. Like I said earlier, I watch a lot of anime. I obviously have my favorite ones that I like to watch, and I'll rewatch them because they're the comfort shows or whatever. But I watch a lot of anime. I just be on Crunchyroll and be like, that looks good. Oh, see what that is.
Right. Absolutely.
We just can't go through what we did in the failed episode because all the energy that we had would just be.
It wouldn't feel genuine.
It'd be gone.
It wouldn't feel genuine. It'd feel like we're cheating you out of an actual good content. We don't want to do that. We don't want to try to recreate something just for the sake of we already did it. So we're gonna hold off on the anime topic that we were gonna talk about, and we'll do that at a later date just to make sure that you guys get exactly what you deserve.
Hopefully, I don't get as roasted as bad as I did last time.
Oh no, you're still going to.
Yeah,
I will have actually
you can
watched
change your list.
Scott, we love you to death.
My
We
list,
love you to
my
death.
list is probably not going to change, but at least I will have watched some of the things that you guys roasted me about.
Because his number one is absolute doo-doo butt, but it is.
It is not doo-doo butt.
Don't spoil. Don't do it.
It is doo-doo butt, but we'll let y'all determine whether or not that's doo-doo butt when it comes around again in the future. But to kind of move on, to do something different, we do want to do another top 5 because the one that we did try to do didn't work out. So we do have another one that we're going to do, which if you couldn't tell, it's kind of a reoccurring theme here. We like top 5s, we like ranking things, and we also like just talking about the things that we love outside of this podcast. And this week happens to be superheroes.
And we did knock it down to a top 5 because we just thought 10 was getting a little long and a little repetitive.
10 was tough.
There's a lot of overlap.
Yeah. And I think when we do these, I think we're all going to say, we're going to go in order from bottom to top. So starting at number 5. And I feel like we should all say our number 5, like my 5, your 5, your 5, your 5.
That's fine.
I'm
just
down.
to kind of keep it going.
Okay.
I mean,
if that's what you guys want to do, I personally prefer the other way. It's
Do
just
you?
that having a top 10 and then going through it one by one takes fucking forever.
True.
So it's, yeah.
I mean,
I think from the bottom is better.
I'm down for whatever.
By the individual, but that's just me.
let's do it how Rich wants to do it.
That's
I ain't got
what
no
we're
problem with
doing.
that at
We'll
all.
stick original.
Rich,
We'll stick
you're
I
original.
have
going.
no problem with that at all.
You're going
You wanted to
first
do it.
this
You go
week, homie.
first.
Sure,
Yeah.
fine. Number 5, Invincible.
Oh, hey, yeah.
I read that comic to completion, and I really liked it. It was really good. I like Gohan, right?
Yeah.
He's not my favorite character from Dragon Ball, but I really love Gohan's arc up at, like, the Cell Saga and stuff like that. And you kind of get a lot of that with, like, a mix of, like, Superboy, because obviously, from, like, the DC comics. And I just really enjoyed it. And there was a lot of... He had to overcome a lot. He had to grow a lot. There's so much he had to do in the comics that the anime, the show, cartoon, will cover over the years, but it was a good story. I liked it a lot.
Hell yeah, man. I love Invincible. Like, if y'all haven't watched Invincible yet, definitely add it to your Amazon list and check it out whenever y'all get a chance. It is really worth it. It is a very, very, very good... it's a very good take on a superhero show that's not afraid to be a little gritty and a little serious at times.
Because that's the thing is that it's a very graphic superhero. Like how often in a superhero show do you see someone's skull get bashed into completion?
Like literal
Teeth,
like pulp,
fucking destroyed brain, fucking eye popping out.
More of a DC thing than before you'd ever see it on Marvel. So. I feel like this makes...
And even then, to the extent that Invincible hits, not a lot of these shows are willing to go to the point that, I mean, hell, the end of the first episode is like they really kick it off.
Yeah, it's more about like, because like with like DC and Marvel and stuff like that, they're trying to make it more marketable to a wider audience, while Invincible is more geared towards like 15 and up.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It does a very good job. So, like I said, if it isn't on your list, definitely add it to your list because it's one of those to keep an eye out for and for future seasons and definitely catch up on it.
It's so good.
It's damn good.
Like season 1 was already so great.
Yeah.
And then season 2 came out and you're like, oh my God, how did it? I didn't think it could get topped. Like
exactly.
It's so good, dude. Number 4 is the Grill Master at Red Robin.
Excuse me?
The Grill Master at Red Robin. Bro,
do you like Red Robin that much?
I fucking love Red Robin.
You consider him a superhero.
He is a superhero, bro. The Bonsai Burger cannot be competed with, dude. It's no contest.
He gets aggressive and grabs a hammer.
I got the tism, okay? So I gotta like play with stuff. So like, but no, like, Al, you okay?
I don't think any of us are okay. You just said the cook at Red Robin. I'm sorry, the Grill Master at Red Robin is your number 4
They are
I
top
don't even have
superhero.
anything to say.
Hey, I didn't say they were my top superhero. All right, they're my number 4. Okay,
It's still in the 5.
He's gonna pass out.
You actually left Al speechless. How is that even possible?
Oh my God.
Oh,
We're bringing miracles to the podcast.
I'm so scared to see who's at 3, 2, and 1. Oh my God. Oh my God. We have a literal average fry cook better than Invincible.
You might as well put SpongeBob on that list.
no, bro, he's not a superhero.
He's a cook.
Yeah, but he's not real.
Holy
He played a superhero
shit,
once.
No, what that dude does on that grill is It has to. Oh my God, it's otherworldly what that man does on the grill, apparently. So yeah, Rich, by all means, the grill
we don't
master.
even have a Red Robin. Where do you go,
bro? We got one.
Christ.
I mean,
what's your number 3?
I want to hear the rest of this. You have to tell me now.
I am so ready for the rest of this.
Do they get more regular or do they get worse?
I don't. At this point,
what's your definition of regular?
You know what? I don't even want to know. I just want to hear. I don't even want to know anything else. I just want to hear. Please, Rich, continue on with the rest of your list.
Number 3.
Oh God.
Astronauts. Bro, do you know the intense amount of training they have to do to withstand the G-force of the rocket being propelled into space and deal with the bone-crippling depression and anxiety that comes with being in space for like a fucking year at a time without any other human communication, dude? It is fucking supernatural.
I'm so happy we had you go first.
This is the greatest thing I've ever heard.
What the fuck is this list?
This is the
I thought it was regular when he started with 5.
I'm literally crying.
So not only did you render him speechless, he's crying.
Bro, it's like a 4th grader's tier list of who's your favorite people.
It's a kindergarten. What do I want to be when I grow up?
It's like it's
bro.
Yes.
They eat cheeseburger toothpaste for a whole year. How is that not a superpower? They can withstand that.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Because I swear, we're about 2 years away from getting motherfucking Power Ranger suits, and I promise you, that'll be the only time you hear me sign up for anything Army government related. Is the moment that they can put me in a power suit, it is over.
You're fucking crying.
I am.
I feel like we're gonna get closer to Fallout size suits before we get to Power Rangers.
That was so funny. All right, we still got 2 more to go.
What's number 2?
Oh boy.
Number 2, the Army.
Yeah.
They fight alongside the Transformers. They can withstand the might of the Decepticons. Rock, flag, and eagle, buddy. Do you not feel patriotic when you watch Transformers 1?
I don't know if I want number 1 to be the same as the last 3 or a regular one.
God, my list sucks, dude. God, my list sucks, dude. Oh my God.
It's really starting to feel that way.
God, my list is terrible.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
Oh, my list is terrible. Oh,
I can't even act like you just looked up what's the best paid jobs in America because you had a cook on there.
Oh God.
I'm sorry, do you think the Army gets paid well?
Some of them, I think.
Incorrect.
Oh my God.
You gotta be up there, but some of them make money.
Oh, sweet.
What the fuck's your number 1?
All right, drum roll. My number 1. My absolute undefinitive number 1. Well, definitive number 1. Firefighters.
Yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
Hear me out, man.
It makes sense.
Okay, so not only
they are
can
pretty
they
super.
lift
Except for that one. Except for that one.
They are pretty super.
All right, personal shit aside. All right, firefighters. All right, so they can lift like 2 times their own weight whenever it comes to carrying somebody out of a fucking building. And also the biggest part about this is and why they're actual like hero like superheroes is that like most of them are just fucking volunteers. They don't get paid to do this.
No, they really don't.
They don't.
They really don't.
Of their own volition, train their bodies.
There's like 3 or 4 out of Argentina that like legit went instantly in and volunteered right after.
Risking their lives, saving lives, like in fires. They could die at any time.
Dude, Rich. Oh, you're one of the funniest dudes I know. Oh my God, you're so fucking hilarious.
So our list sucks.
It's so like, and I can't, like, we are laughing, but in all seriousness, his list is very real and very true. Everybody there is superheroes.
This is all real people. Ours are fictional characters.
That we did not specify whether this was Marvel, DC.
You said any.
It is literally what you consider a superhero. And to Rich, that's fantastic list.
Oh.
It is going to be hard to pick a better list than that, honestly.
Somebody with something somewhere close can go next.
I was saying, does anybody want to try to follow that up?
I'll go, but it's not going to do anything for anybody.
Go first. What can I say?
It's not going to do anything for anybody.
What a great list. All right, Kiana, your fantastic list. Let's hear it. What do you got? Starting from number 5.
Doctor Strange.
Nice. Hey, I love Doctor Strange, man.
Hey, Doctor Strange was a doctor, first off.
He was an actual doctor.
He was.
He saved lives.
He's a superhero.
He is a superhero.
Rich is trying to help you out.
I know. Oh God. Okay.
Doctors are superheroes. That's why the bill wasn't so fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Well, our bill wasn't so fucking expensive.
Welcome to America.
Our bill wasn't so fucking expensive. Everybody else's bills are fun.
Fuck ton of trauma too. Like they carry a lot. They get paid a lot, but they carry a lot.
Oh, for sure.
Mentally.
They can carry my dick anyway.
Pause.
No. If you are a doctor and you are trying to charge me arm and leg because I went, and you're like, yeah, it'll be $250.
Hey, no, it's not the doctor that did that. It's a fuckhead that's like sitting in.
I'm looking forward to my COVID bill from going and getting tested at prompt care.
American.
No.
Man.
I mean, like, I get the advantages of premium healthcare, but we won't get.
No.
Yeah.
Anyways, number 4. Storm.
Yeah, beautiful. I love Storm.
She's a baddie, and I love her.
She's a badass. She is one of the strongest X-Men in the mutant universe. She's she is what is it? An Omega level mutant is what they classify it as. I'm pretty sure.
I believe so, but also I have to fight against this because I'm pretty sure she made a branch fall that broke my car's windshield.
Yeah,
the winds were too high, and honestly, I had to pay $300 at Safe Flight. So, if anything, I think she needs revoked from the list.
This is the greatest shit ever. She's staying. She's staying.
She's dope, man. She's on a very top solid list.
Yeah, you say that because your windshield didn't get busted.
Valid.
Very valid. And she can kick my ass in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So, yeah.
Number 3, I got Black Panther.
I mean, that's perfect to follow up. That is her husband, so that makes sense.
Yeah. I got Spider-Man for number 2.
Which one?
Tom Holland.
Okay. I'm going to do that now to save everybody in the comments from going, what is your favorite Spider-Man?
Tom Holland.
Andrew Garfield. I don't like Andrew Garfield.
The spectacular Spider-Man from fucking 4 Kids.
No God.
Dude, that's the best fucking one.
That is a really good.
This is why people ask, because there is animated versions people enjoy more.
And I'm not going to lie, the Spectacular Spider-Man is actually a really fun animated series. I think it's still on. It's on a streaming service somewhere. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know actually.
It might be on Disney Plus because that's where a lot of the other Spider-Man stuff. But it's hard to tell what's on there and what's not on there.
Yeah, but they were having problems with Spider-Man getting on Disney Plus for getting all of the movies just because of the rights and stuff. Yeah,
Sony has all the rights to Spider-Man.
It was rough getting any of them on Disney. Anyways, it was.
I think it made it to Netflix before it made it to Disney. Unfortunately,
wild.
Yeah.
Anyways, number 1, Iron Man.
Yeah,
number 1, Iron Man.
He made fucking weapons for the army. So that way
rest in peace, my homie RDJ.
His hero.
Oh man, rest in peace and welcome back, Robert Downey Jr.
Oh God, welcome back.
I am not with all the haters. I am excited for Doom.
Oh, dude.
Get your head out of your ass. There was comic versions of them being each other.
It's amazing.
Well, there's that, but there's also a matter of he could just have the mask on the entire time. The fact that it's played by Tony Stark doesn't have to come into the play of the movie. We don't know if it actually will. It could
They're
go
doing the whole multiverse thing, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do.
Yes, that's the thing, right? Is that it could go that way, but it could go the way I just said. It's not definitive.
I don't know if Marvel will take away the chance of having RDJ's face on camera.
I don't think they'll take away from the chance of having Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom meet up with Tom Holland's Spider-Man and making him have a mental conflict.
Here's the thing. Yes, that's what everybody thinks. And I get that because that's initially what everyone's going to think. But what if they subvert expectations and he just is Dr. Doom?
Which could make sense because he just could have the mask on.
I'm okay with any option, to be honest.
The options are great. Either one. They picked a great man to do it.
I'm going to go second because our lists are entirely too similar.
Another thing, too, it would be weird if they did with Dr. Doom bring out the swapped version of Victor Von Doom that is Tony Stark in Doctor Doom. Like that storyline, if they decide to use that multiverse as the one to go about it, I feel like that would also be pretty weird.
Yeah. There's arcs in every direction. There's an arc where Tony is Doom.
There's so much
Doom
they
is
can do.
Tony, and then
they
they
think about comic books, man. Comic book movies, they have so much source material. They could literally go any route, and we have no idea until it literally happens.
Yeah.
The thing is, too, though, is that with comic book movies, they typically don't just follow the script to a
No, they
T.
don't. Yeah,
Right,
so it makes it even harder.
Inspiration from it, so that way it's not just a carbon copy, because then it's just kind of soulless and
exactly. Yeah.
All
what
right.
you got, big dog?
Number 5, I actually did mix a little DC in here. Mine
hell yeah, brother.
Still, regular superheroes.
What do you mean by that? What the fuck do you mean by that?
I'm sorry, fictional superheroes.
All right, there
What
we go.
did Kiana say? Talk quieter when you. What'd you say? What'd you say?
Lower your tone when you're talking to me.
Yeah, that type shit.
Lower your tone when
Type
you're
shit.
speaking to me.
Number 5 is Green Arrow.
Put that on a t-shirt, by the way.
I swear, I got you.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Lower your tone when you're talking to me.
So number 5 is Green Arrow, the
So to
live action
specify,
DC TV show.
So I love Green Arrow.
It was
but
a really good show.
I'm not gonna say that I like the CW's Green Arrow the most. I think he did a good job.
This is where you dive deeper than I've ever gone.
This is where you say the Justice League Green Arrow.
Yeah, absolutely. Justice League Green Arrow is beautiful.
I've never watched the Justice
So,
League.
and this is what I was telling you, when you get a chance, it's on Netflix. They have both. No, they're on Max now. I think they got transferred over to Max.
Yeah, most of everything DC is
all
on
went
Max.
to Max.
Yeah. So when you get it,
Arrow's still on Netflix for some reason, but it is.
I think it's because Flash might still be on Netflix too if they haven't already removed that. So the CW stuff is still there.
Yeah, I almost said Netflix special, but yeah.
Yeah, the CW stuff is still there because the Netflix specials they meet up a little bit too. Don't Luke Cage and them meet up with Arrow at some point? I'm pretty sure.
Huh?
I could be wrong, but
I know I never watched them.
I don't know, but I do like Green Arrow. I just was never really big into the TV show Green Arrow, but that is a very solid pick because he is an awesome hero. He's very cool.
The guy that plays him is also very
him over Hawkeye
capable.
any day, honestly. Him over Hawkeye any day, really. I take his personality and charisma with the same ability that he has. I would take that over Hawkeye because they really are just the same guy, but
different universes.
But the Green Arrow is very much so the perfect play on Robin Hood with way more tools.
Yes, exactly.
He is the perfect play on Robin Hood with way more tools.
He has some really hard lines in the comics. There's some really good ones where it's there's just this Justice League fighting against this completely supernatural thing, and it's this is quite the fucking risk. And it's but did you know not all my shots technically hit their mark?
Yeah.
I have the chance to miss.
Yeah.
But I shoot anyways. I was that's hard.
That's tough.
It was something like that. That's hard.
Bro, Arrow is tough, man. I love that pick. He's a very good. He's a very good hero.
I really like the guy that played him. He's very athletically capable.
Yeah, he's good.
He was on American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah,
he's awesome. He's a really good person.
He's a dope dude.
Number 4 is Batman. Christian Bale's Batman is my favorite Batman.
Okay.
I'm a big Dark Knight guy. It was the main Batman as I was growing up and getting into superheroes.
It's not a bad choice.
It's not a bad choice.
The Dark Knight.
It's not George Clooney. It's not George Clooney bat nipples, so I'm okay with that.
If anything, that's the thing I'm okay with, dude.
Yeah,
bro, it's just Dark Knight Batman
Rises.
Robin, dude.
It's a weird one because it is a good movie, but it's also kind of not.
It's not a good movie, but it's so fun.
It is.
What's the third one? What's the second Dark Knight movie?
Dark Knight.
And
so Batman.
Batman Begins is the first
Dark
one.
Knight, and then Dark Knight Rises.
So it was Dark Knight Rises.
We were mixing the third with the second. But number 3 is Doctor Strange. This is where our list starts to tie in a lot.
That's because I only picked Marvel.
I don't want to
sit
here and repeat all the things we've already all agreed it's a phenomenal fucking superhero. 2 is Spider-Man, Tom Holland Spider-Man, and number 1 is Iron Man.
Say less.
What the fuck?
Say less.
We've got 3 of the same Marvel heroes
promise you
in our top 5.
We didn't say these out loud.
In the same bulk, I think.
We don't
say
this out loud.
Doctor Strange was her 5th.
Yeah, so to keep everybody in kind of the loop, we don't converse about what we're picking. We talk about what we're going to pick for the topic, but then after that, we don't say what we're putting into our list until we speak here in front of you guys. Right. So what you guys hear is just as much of a surprise to you as it is to us when everybody says their list. So
Richie's list was really a surprise.
If you couldn't tell by our reaction to Richie's list, it is definitely not something we talk about before we go into it.
Clearly.
But it's not something that I want to sit here and go over what we've already gone over.
It's still good. It's still good.
It's still good.
I already said your piece about it.
Yeah. They're great superheroes.
Our main man, what's yours?
No, my list is going to be a little different. I definitely have a couple similarities here, but my list is definitely going to start off different. My number 5 is Blade. Specifically because of Wesley Snipes, but I do love Blade the character as well. Wesley Snipes definitely was the introduction, and he very, very good rendition of Blade to help you get into the character and want to learn more about him. He does a very good job. And I watched those movies recently, and like they are a little out of date, but a lot of the action and shit, it still holds up. Yeah. It still holds up. And the acting in the movie still does a pretty damn good job too. So can't complain at all.
Didn't that introduce one of the original renditions of Deadpool as well?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds had got one of his first like action movie starts like in Blade, and
he was.
It was supposed to be like a Deadpool spin on it.
Yeah, well, no, it was. The character he played wasn't necessarily supposed to be Deadpool, but he had a friend of his who had seen the movie, contacted him after the movie was done, after he'd seen it, and been like, hey man, like, you and this character are exactly alike. Like, the role that you just played in that movie is this character, but without the suit on. Yeah. Like, seriously consider doing this in the future, because you are the perfect template for who this character is, and I really feel like you can bring in the life.
And then X-Men Origins Wolverine came out.
And then X-Men Origins Wolverine came out, and damn, we almost lost him.
But shout out to Ryan Reynolds for sticking with it, bringing all the homies back.
Man, he kept a lot of shit alive that we thought was dead.
Oh yeah,
that we thought was dead.
Hey, real quick, I'm seeing it this Sunday. Shut up.
Yeah. Woo!
There's your one spoiler.
We're so excited.
But I mean, just in general, like when you watch X-Men Origins and you know that that's Deadpool, and then you realize what movie he's in, you're like, oh, there's really no hope.
Yeah.
Like, there's really no hope. Like, not at all.
MCU brought life to Deadpool.
Yeah. So shout out to them. Shout out to Ryan Reynolds, but mostly shout out to Wesley Snipes as Blade, because he is the reason why I put Blade on this list. But to move on to the next man, let's kind of keep another similarity rolling, because I do have an affinity for black superheroes. I love black superheroes. There's a lot of really cool representative ones that we have. Black Panther is one of them, but he is not the one that I put on this list. He is
S on that list.
It is my guy, John Stewart. Green Lantern, John Stewart.
Oh, dude, original Justice League Green Lantern. Hell
yes, John Stewart, Green Lantern. He
animated?
Yes, so he is set to be the
so make sure that I actually have no idea what we're talking about.
In the order of like the Green Lanterns, like the ones that we've like talked about in comic books and shit like that we've mainly focused on, he's like the third strongest one. He's really fucking cool. His character in Justice League is fucking awesome. He hooks up with Hawk Girl before she goes and does her own little shebang, but dude, it's one of the coolest relationships you see grow in that series. He's just a dope dude. Everything that he does is just really awesome, and even when he's not wearing the Green Lantern shit, he just feels like a dude that you would be able to like have a cool chat with and just sit and talk with, and he'll give you great life advice. Like, he's just a great dude all around, and I've always loved, like, he's the only reason why I even really loved the Lantern Corps at all, is because of John Stewart. Like, had I not been introduced to him, if I'd have been introduced to the other ones first, I probably wouldn't have an attachment to the Green Lantern like I do. But John Stewart definitely did that thing for me. Absolutely. And so did this other man, because I have Batman at number 3. But the Batman that I have is none of the Batmans that you have.
It's the animated series.
It is Kevin Conroy's. Yeah, it is Kevin's. Yeah, it is Kevin's Batman, animated Batman. It is by far like the most perfect Batman. Like, that's going
to be a hot take.
It's not. I promise you it's not.
It's actually really cold.
like really.
That shit just came out of the freezer.
Yeah, like really. He is.
I know more people that like Christian Bale.
That doesn't matter. He did.
That's why I said it's a hot take. There's a lot of people that like both.
So who has literally almost every other version of Batman under their belt that isn't Christian Bale, George Clooney or Michael Keaton.
I was gonna say Michael Keaton's my favorite.
Because literally it's him. He does every other version of Batman because he is Batman. His last role was Batman before he passed away. His most iconic role was Batman the Animated Series. Every version of Arkham Knight that you hear is Kevin Conroy. He is Batman.
This may just be people who are just trying to rate their favorite Batman.
But I'm just saying, like, if like when you hear Batman, when you've heard Batman, if you don't watch a live action version of Batman, you're hearing Kevin.
Yep.
You're hearing him. He is Batman. Like, that is the thing about it. Like, how we all kind of like group these people up with these characters, like how we see Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man because he's done it for so long. He's just become that character, even to a point in real life where you feel like he's really Tony Stark to a point with his attitude and the way he carries himself.
Also, Sherlock Holmes. Don't skip that one.
But yeah, but more so to keep on the topic of superheroes because you're trying to throw me off here and throw wrenches in my conversation. But
Dodge a wrench.
Whenever you hear any version of Batman that isn't done on a camera,
I guess in my defense,
it is.
I guess in my defense, I didn't watch any of the animated Justice League Batmans or anything like that.
Really, dude?
So all I have a take on is live action.
98 Batman. Any of the films, Batman Beyond, like
I've seen some.
You haven't seen any animated film from DC?
Nope.
I like literally this was a conversation before you walked in and before the camera started rolling because I was like, we've got to get you guys on like the DC, like,
oh my God,
some of the DC animated and some of the shit like that.
My friend Lainey is obsessed with Batman. Like that's her favorite. Yeah. Like she loves Batman. She owns so much Batman stuff, and she likes watching the animated.
Yeah, I'm about to say DC animated is really really good. I've always said that
we can rock a movie night or something at some point.
I'm about to say they do have a lot of really good animated movies for sure. We could definitely do that. But like I've always stated that if you're going to do the superhero movie or TV shows, you want live action, go talk to Marvel. They are going to set you up with a really long, well thought out story with a bunch of different action movies that are going to give you a bunch of different live action characters that you can have fun with.
And then Endgame happens, and then you just get the same repetitive bullshit.
You do kind of get the same repetitive shit until probably about right now when they can start to play with it a little bit more now that the timelines are put in play. So we're about to have a lot more fun with it like we did back in the day. We're just hoping that they nail it on the head like they talk like they are. So
as well as they did for the last
like they're leading up to do really good shit, so I'm not going to count them out. But if you're wanting animated superhero stuff, DC side of the food chain, like that, they really got that locked down. Like they do.
Other than the animated Spider-Man, because that was fire.
I mean, yeah, Into the Spider-Verse is the exception, but I mean, they don't really have a Spider-Man like representative on their end. Like they mostly like. They love to focus.
Not to mention, that's a Sony Pictures film. That's not a Marvel.
Yeah, it's not
a Marvel produced film. That's Sony Pictures animated.
Spider-Man Marvel superhero. That's That's where
I'm just saying.
Clicking that.
But nonetheless, Kevin Conroy Batman. He literally does everything. He does exactly what you want him to do, and sounds exactly how you want him to. If you watch the Batman like animated series over time, it will start to just sound perfect to you. It's just he does a great job. And number 2 is going to be Spider-Man, but it is going to be Spider-Man 2099. Miguel. I like Miguel Spider-Man. He is the Spider-Man that chases down Miles Morales in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the second movie. Blue and red one, the like neon blue and red one, who had the wings and web wings.
I literally just hyped up that movie.
You literally hyped it up.
That's crazy.
I never watched the second one.
You're such a poser. You've never seen the second one?
No, I watched the first one and I loved it. I just time.
Well, the good news is
lacking a lot of that
because you haven't watched it for so long. Because once you watch it, you'll be very excited for the third film because it literally leads into the third. It's like a part one of a two.
Have they announced the third one?
Like the second, like that it was released. Actually, I think it was before it was released.
Did they do the normal Marvel thing and do a little cutscene at the end of it?
They do that with every film now.
I gotta show this man this shit.
They do it with films that aren't even
I'm talking
superhero
about.
films. In case you're wondering.
Or if you played Shattered Dimensions for the Xbox 360, he's one of the 3 Spider-Man you play.
I've seen him before, but I don't remember.
So he's super badass. I love Miguel. Miguel is super duper dope. I don't know.
Seen it.
Okay.
Yep.
Miguel is super duper dope. He deals with a lot of everything that all the other Spider-Mans deal with, but it's all on crack. It's literally all like on steroids. So like Peter and Miles will probably deal with symbiotes like Venom and Carnage. He deals with all of them. Symbiotes you've never heard of, he deals with them. And on a damn near daily basis. All of the Sinister Six or whatever, they're all like on crack or probably dead. I'm not joking. His universe is terrible. It's like the Gotham of all of the Spider-Man universes. It's literally so terrible, but he is so cool. He's
does he have his own animated
series?
Yes,
it's one of the earlier 90 animes, but it's still, once again, it holds up because it's just, he's such a cool Spider-Man. And the fact that he got depicted in this newer movie made me really happy because he deserved a little bit of a spotlight.
I wish Spider-Man Unlimited got more than one season.
Yeah, that was a very good one too.
Because it's the same like themed style shit, like futuristic, but it was like animals and shit like that.
Yeah.
It was so good.
It was really good. I am looking forward to the new Kraven movie though. I did see the trailer for that at the Alien Romulus movie that I went and seen Friday, which by the way, that movie is like a solid like 8 out of 10. Definitely recommend that if you are an Aliens fan. If not, it might be probably like a 7 out of 10 for you, but still, definitely recommend that movie if you have a chance to go see it. But the new Kraven movie looks fucking dope. I'm not gonna lie. If like, not for really like story purposes, I'm not really anticipating any of that, but like seeing a lot of the cool shit that they could pull out of the Spider-Man side of the universe is gonna be fun to see. But yeah, Miguel, Spider-Man 2099. That's my favorite. Like I love Miles. Miles is like a very close second. Like he's literally like right there with him, but Miguel has just always seemed cooler than me. Like he has just always seemed cooler. And plus when I was a kid, I had his glow in the dark action figure at my grandparents' house. And it was the only action figure that I actually had there that wasn't a knockoff dollar store version of a toy. Because I had like Super Ninja Blue, Super Ninja Red, Battle Tops because they didn't want to give me Beyblades.
Those little fucking the ninjas that come in the little capsules.
Yes,
the gacha capsules that like fucking Kroger and shit.
Yes, my grandparents didn't like buying me name branded toys, so they always went to the dollar store or the cheap places that had a cheap toy section, and they would always just stock up stuff whenever I was gone during the week, and when I'd show up on the weekend, new toys. It was a great time. And to top it all off, my number one, which is honestly no surprise to probably any of these guys when I say it. It won't surprise any of them, but you guys will probably wonder who the fuck this is if you're not cultured like the dumb bitch you probably are. Tommy motherfucking Oliver. Yep. That is my superhero. The green, the white, the red, the black, the ultimate, the number one Power Ranger there is. He is my superhero. I love that man. I love Jason David Frank. May he rest in peace. I miss him to this day. Tommy Oliver will forever be my number one superhero. He is the one person when I was a kid who always gave me like confidence in myself. And like, it was always the one show that I knew like if I watched it, I was going to be put in a better mood. Like Tommy always did that. There were Power Ranger series that I stopped watching. And then the moment that Tommy got back in the series, I jumped back in and was like, oh, I'm here, bitch. Like he does that. Like he was the one. Whenever it came down to it, Tommy was the guy. So like, had to be my number one. Absolutely. I mean, hell, when Dino Thunder came up and they found out that Tommy was a Power Ranger, they go down into the damn, to their, what would be soon their secret base, and they discover their Power Ranger powers, and they discover a monitor that's playing like literal old clips of Power Rangers and showing Tommy in action, beating the shit out of things. And the kids are like, wow, Tommy was a Power Ranger? And then the chick that knows Tommy, who's like knew about everything, shows up and goes, not only was he a Power Ranger, he was the fucking best. Like, he was the best. Like, not only was Tommy such a good character that he wasn't even originally supposed to stay in the series. He was only supposed to be a 6-episode the guest appearance, did so well and brought the numbers that were kind of dying out of the grave and literally became a staple to the show to where he became a legend afterwards. He wasn't meant to be there. He was meant to be on a show called VR Troopers that would get about 2 seasons. He was going to be the main character, and they said, scratch that. We're going to put you in this 6-episode special, and he literally ran the show from then on. Tell me another dude that is that polarizing in a TV show that can literally show up for what is supposed to be a special and they go, we can't afford to lose him. He's too good. He's the best. He is the best. Like, there is no better superhero in my honest opinion. Like, he is my favorite guy. May he rest in peace. I mean, hell, in one of the comic books, they were doing a Green Ranger comic book, and they consulted Jason David Frank himself. Not the people who created Power Rangers, not the people who did Super Sentai, none of the people at Boom Studios who have been creatively directing all of the other comic books. They went to Jason David Frank, the guy who played Tommy Oliver throughout all of the fucking live series. He's the best. May he rest in peace. I love and miss that man. We lost him way too soon. But that is my number one for my list. I'm sorry I had to do that. I get hyped when I talk about my hero. He is still my hero till this day. I love that man. We do have one other small topic, though, if we are ready to move on to that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we did do, we wanted to do a little fun thing because we've kind of been bouncing around the idea of playing a little game, a little guessing game. And we're all, of course, fans of anime and stuff, but we all kind of grew up with a lot of staples in our household. And one of those staples was Pokemon. We all love Pokemon in some facet or form, whether it's the video games, the trading card game, or the anime itself. And we all kind of have an attachment to it growing up. And so I figured, why not pick a Pokemon and see if we can't guess which Pokemon we love the most. Now, to kind of make it easier on ourselves, we did section it down a little bit to just the first and second gen right now. And if we have fun with this and it goes smoothly, then we might leave some room up for some more generations in the future. They do tend to get pretty big later on down the road, so we might have to see what we can do with those ones and how we want to level those out. But as it stands right now, I feel like we got a good idea of what we're doing when it comes to the first and second gen. Do we want to kind of explain how it works a little bit before we get into it, or do we just want to kind of like jump into it?
We're going to be learning how we're going to want to do it anyways.
Right.
So more or less what we're doing is we're doing a three guesses.
Right.
So I have my Pokemon, Rich, Kiana, and Al, all three get one guess. And then if nobody gets it, I give a hint. And then we return that same rotation until somebody gets it.
Yep. And you can either take a guess at what the Pokemon is if you have an idea of what it may be, or you can ask a question to try to help thin it down as well. The hints will help, but if you feel like you have a question that might make your answer a little bit easier for the next time around, then we'll also ask that question too, because there might be some stuff that sticks out to you that you might that might point you in the right direction, because these Pokemon can tend to get a little weird. So does everybody have that? I mean, I already have my Pokemon. I have my Pokemon in head. Do you know all of the shit about it?
I know enough about it to make it easy enough for you guys.
I would hope so.
It's the earlier gens, man.
Since you think you're so confident, since you just Mr. Big Dick Billy over here think you're the most confident motherfucker on this side of the fucking whatever.
I don't think I'm that good at Pokemon, but I just think it's not going to be that hard.
Yeah.
Did you already explain this? This is our favorite out of Gen 1 and 2.
Yeah, this is our favorite out of Gen 1 and 2. This is not our overall grandstanding favorite.
Unless your favorite is in Gen 1 and 2.
Yeah, unless it is in Gen 1 and Gen 2, which then it might be.
We're just combining Gen 1 and Gen 2 because 2 is so short.
Yeah, 2 is significantly shorter compared to the other additions that would get added on later on down the road. And so it's still surprisingly under 200. Believe it or not, still surprisingly under 200 Pokemon. It's pushing it. It's like 197 or something like that.
No, it's 251.
Is it 251?
Yeah, because there's still,
because the original is 151. Then they added an additional 100, or it's 101 Pokemon in Johto.
Yeah, 251.
Oh, well, I mean, we're playing with 251, so I mean, we have a good amount to go through.
Yep.
Try to narrow it down. But I mean, with time and the hints and everything, we'll be able to get it. Yeah. I would imagine we'll be able to get it. And I honestly think Richie will be the first one to get it before any of us does. Probably. He's probably got the best head knowledge when it comes to a lot of this stuff than we do. So you want me to take the first guess?
We'll just run in a clockwise rotation.
All right.
Oh God.
You said it was fairly easy. You said it was something like fairly easy and it wouldn't be too hard.
I don't even know what to guess.
I'm just going to throw Gyarados out.
No.
Okay.
It is not Gyarados.
Okay. I just had to get that out of the way. I feel like Gyarados is a pretty easy, quick pick.
I'm not honestly.
I feel like Pikachu.
I'm honestly
is the first.
I'm honestly
pick.
not too big on water types.
Really?
There's only one, and it's one of the starters.
I mean, Pikachu is a great pick, but I don't see Scott as a Pikachu fan, really.
No, I see him picking Pikachu somewhere.
Is that your guess?
Yeah, that's my guess.
She looks like she's struggling to guess. It's not Pikachu.
I don't know. Okay. Well, because I'm trying to decide if I want to ask you a question or if I just want to guess.
About to say, because whatever you do is going to lead into a hint no matter what.
Yeah, so we'll there's a hint,
a question
no matter
and
what.
a hint.
Let's do. I'm just gonna guess. I'm gonna do.
We also she also has like the list of the Pokemon, just because we're not all the most knowledgeable memory wise of 251 Pokemon.
I am.
I could probably give you the solid. I could probably give you a solid 150 because I know a Pokerap almost by heart, but not all the way.
I'm solid for the first 5 gens, then I start getting iffy.
Let's see. I don't know. Sandshrew.
No.
Okay.
He's cute as fuck.
So
to narrow it down, has 3 evolutions.
Has 3 evolutions.
There's 3 evolutions in its.
Can I pick anything within the evolutionary chain?
No, it has to be the specific one.
Okay.
But not everything has 3, so.
Okay.
Has 3 evolutions.
Pidgeotto.
That does have 3.
Does have 3?
No, it's not.
I'm like, don't look at me like that.
I was like, wait a minute.
I'll fight you.
So that's 1.
I forgot about Pidgeot for a second.
Yeah. Bro, I don't.
Come on.
Is it my turn?
It's whoever.
If you got it,
if you got it, I'm thinking. If you got it, go ahead. I'm thinking.
Charizard.
No.
Okay.
Okay. I'm glad that I didn't say that because that was what was sitting on my head. Because he said 3 evolution. And he said he likes the earlier gyms a lot more. And so that was definitely where I was leaning to. It's got 3 evolutions. I don't believe that you're a grass type like that to where you'd make Ivysaur or any of the Bulbasaurs. If Brittany was
playing this, I'd have her answer first try.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
It's always Bulbasaur.
No doubt.
3 evolutions. See, I'm trying to also kind of do this off of the dome so I don't just get it instantly because I kind of want to have a little fun with this. 3 evolutions. What has 3?
The starters.
That's what I'm saying, like the starters, but like he said he wasn't a fan, he wasn't a big fan of water Pokemon. So the only other starter would have been Squirtle, and I don't think I don't think any of those versions are it.
I spit out something. You got something up there.
See, I don't know, man. You're a weirdo. I'm gonna say Blastoise, but I don't believe it's right. Yeah, it's not right.
All right, I'll narrow it down quite a bit more. I honestly thought that the 3 generations would be enough.
No.
It's a poison type.
It's a poison
Gengar.
type.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. The moment you said it, I was like, wait a minute. Yeah.
Ding.
Yeah.
That's why it was like the typing.
Richie's got 0.1.
I was like, typing can be a very identifiable factor.
That one's pretty. Yeah.
Also, I kept accidentally looking at her little straw topper, and I thought somebody was gonna catch me.
Oh man.
Oh, were you really? I wasn't even paying attention.
I kept accidentally looking at it. I was like, "Fuck, it's right there.
It's right there.
It's in front of everybody.
They're gonna find me out so soon. Shit. Hell.
Oh god.
All right, who's next?
I'll go.
Oh, dope. Let's do it.
Also, we're just starting down from our number 5s.
Huh?
No, we're just doing a number 1.
We're doing number 1.
We're doing one. We're doing one Pokemon.
I thought we were doing 5.
No.
We're
just
just
way too long.
Yeah.
We're guessing. We're trying to just find the number 1.
That's fine. I mean, we settled that real
If
fast.
we have enough fun with this, we could extend this out instead of doing like a top 5 1 week. If we don't have any ideas for a top 5 and we want to sit on a little bit more, we could do that a little bit more and pick Pokemon.
We could even do like A tier, B tier, C tier, like average what we think Pokemon wise is for stuff too.
Or a way we could do it is like we could pick. So like when we get to the later generations when we have a lot more Pokemon to choose from, we could pick multiple Pokemon and see if we could try to finish somebody's list first by guessing. So like go through and then whoever has the points at the end will tally up or something and like figure out who could have guessed the most out of everybody's lists. And then at the end we'll get like a prize or something. We'll give somebody like
let
ice
us
cream
know
or
what
something.
you guys think. We'll just keep
spitballing shit until something hits, man.
We'll keep chopping it up, having fun.
We're just gonna have fun with this shit because I love this. This is a great idea.
Go ahead.
You want first, guys? Go for it.
Rapidash.
It's not Rapidash. Is it an evolution?
Nope.
Okay.
Can Rich see your phone?
I cannot. Her mic
The letters are too tiny. Unless
yeah,
he's got
she had her phone propped up, and I was
you can't. There's not a picture. It's just words.
Okay.
That would give it away.
What would you guess?
I asked if it was an evolution, and it is not.
Okay.
Sorry if I just blew that right on the mic. I hope that didn't pick up.
Whooper?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do you want me to give you?
I mean,
It's whatever you want to give us.
Whatever you feel like.
It's only got 2.
It's only got 2
Oh,
evolutions.
fuck. Well, it's not Gengar.
Yeah, the 1 and the 2. Yeah.
It's only got 2.
Oh,
Pikachu.
Shit.
Nope.
Ooh.
It has 3.
Oh, it does. It does. Damn it, it does.
You forget about Pichu.
Yeah,
I do forget about
Pichu.
Pichu.
Everybody forgets about Pichu.
And I made Pichu in early Ultimate. I loved Pichu in early Ultimate. He
Such a
was
little
such a scumbag. I loved him.
Fuck, I gotta pull up the list now. Oh man.
Yeah, I already biffed my guess, so it's up to you guys to make your guesses now.
Ekans.
Is it Jigglypuff?
Nope.
Okay.
Fire.
Fire.
Ninetales.
Yep.
I should have guessed it was a dog.
Ninetales. The
I
moment
shoulda
she said
guessed it was a
fire,
dog.
2 evolutions, I went
Oh, yeah.
Ninetales.
The dog. The
Ninetales.
Yeah.
The dog.
Because I was like,
Yeah.
if I say
The
fire,
dog.
it's gonna be game over.
It's dog-esque.
The
It's
fucking fox.
It's a fox.
Yeah.
the fucking
Yeah.
fox.
I was just like, why are you saying
It's
like
literally
that?
a nine-tailed fox. It is Japanese folklore, isn't it? Or it's like a Japanese spirit animal, isn't it? It's like the nine-tailed fox. Yeah.
QB, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Al's got it.
Ninetales. Cool. So point for me and point for Rich. We love to see it. All right. Me or you, Rich? You want to go or you want me to go?
I'll go last.
Okay. He's probably gonna be the toughest one out of all of us
Yeah, he
anyway. Whoever wants to go ahead.
Meowth.
No.
Okay. Worth a shot.
Okay.
Worth a shot.
Growlithe.
No. But I will say Growlithe and Arcanine was almost the pick. It was almost
I thought you were about
the
to say it was
pick.
close, and I was like, thanks for giving us the answer.
It was
I know.
almost no, like because like legit you said that, and I almost said yeah, and I was like, wait, it's not that because I opted out of that because I knew it would have been a guess.
Can I do a question?
What's up? Yeah,
Is
go
it
ahead.
scientifically the most fuckable Pokemon?
No, it is not. It is not.
Lopunny is not in
No,
this
it is
gen.
not.
No, you don't. The meme.
No.
All right, what are you gonna give us?
It is a big addition to second gen.
It's in second gen.
It's in second gen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Damn, I was only thinking first gen in my head for some reason. Like by default.
Totodile.
No. No.
Umbreon.
No.
Lugia.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, it is.
You should have said it
Lugia.
was in a movie.
I that would have been a giveaway. That would have been an instant giveaway.
There's a lot of Pokemon movies.
I mean, not if I would have said it's in a movie, you're not gonna think of a normal Pokemon. You're gonna go to a legendary because that's what the movies are
there's
about.
a lot of legendaries.
But if I said second gen and then said it was in a movie,
Entei, bro. Pokemon 3000.
and Entei is my second
Well,
favorite.
three, but yeah.
Now it's time for
Pokemon
his.
2000 is a great movie. I don't care what anybody
Pokemon
says.
2000, you got Pokemon 3, the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good.
All right, what are we? It's time for
All
him
right.
now.
Is your Pokemon popular?
I wouldn't say so, no.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Mime.
No, good guess, though. That was a good guess.
That is a very good
He's
guess.
terrifying.
That is a very good guess. Ooh,
Scott?
goodness.
Houndour.
Nope.
Oh.
You guys are actually,
All right,
this is,
we
this
need
is,
a hint.
okay.
Whatever you want.
2 evolution chain. So it's only the first form and
Damn.
the second form. That's it.
Oh.
Oh, man. Does it stand on 2 legs or 4?
No.
Oh.
Oh, it flies.
It could.
Aerodactyl.
Maybe. No.
Unknown.
No.
Oh, damn it.
Damn,
You already
all
asked
right.
a question.
Sorry. Sorry.
All right, what's the
Sorry.
hint? He blew through my fucking shit. What's the hint?
Sorry.
You did
Thanks.
say anybody could ask.
Yeah, I
though.
did say anybody could ask, but man, thank you, Scott.
What-
It's
what-
not unknown.
You said he can, and it just fucking came out.
What's the next one? What do we got?
I'm gonna see what the Pokedex entry is.
Oh, okay. Good shit.
He's the one that wants
I
to
guess
do
you did say
that.
2.
It's going to lose it for me.
What does he say? He said he's gonna do what?
He's
Look
doing
at
the
the- he's gonna look
Pokédex
at-
and the
yeah.
Pokédex entry.
Whenever you catch the Pokemon for the first time, what it
Oh,
pops
okay,
up
okay.
and says, he's going for that. What?
I'm
Can
down.
fly and stand. I don't like that he said no when I said, can it stand on 2 or 4? Or is it standing on 2 or 4? Maybe it doesn't have legs.
Is it
Does it not have legs?
Is it like how do you say?
Wait your fucking turn.
I wasn't asking you. I was asking myself.
Can we ask or are we waiting for you? We gotta wait for your hint, I guess.
We're trying not to leave dead silence.
Man, I am like.
It's not on Cerebi. Okay, so I'll just give a different hint. It's second gen.
Okay.
I'll patiently wait my turn. You had a question. Does it not work now?
You said only 2.
Only 2. It's from second gen.
Is it Togepi?
No, that's a good guess though.
That is a good guess. Damn, I'm like not. It's not giving me my motherfucking Pokemon list. Trying to find the list of all the Nintendo Pokemon.
Lantern?
Oh no.
Okay.
That was a good guess. That was actually a really good guess.
Swims. So I was like,
Yeah.
I was trying to go off.
Wait, did everybody already guess?
No.
No.
He hasn't
Okay.
guessed yet.
No.
He has not guessed yet. But if it's not that one, I have to keep looking.
I got
You
one.
said it doesn't. Has 2 forms.
It's not
No.
not popular.
Doesn't.
Not popular is the part that gets me.
It's not
Oh
popular.
yeah, it's not popular. Second gen, 2 evolutionary chain.
Oh, that's
So like meaning like it starts from like what do you mean?
It has 2. It's 2. One evolves
One
into
and
one.
then to
That's
the other
it.
one. Yeah, just like Vulpix and Ninetales.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's why mine was 3.
Okay.
I keep seeing
I
all
got
the
another
six.
It's
guess.
not popular. It's not. I almost said something, but I wasn't confident in it. So hold on, give me one
I've
Do
second.
got
it.
2
Do
other
it.
guesses.
I've
Come
got
on.
a guess too.
It's not Xatu, is it?
No.
Okay.
What's the other hint?
What's your other hint?
Ah shit. I didn't think we'd get this far.
You can give us anything.
I'm
The
trying to-
type, anything.
I'm trying to think because if I'm trying to think of something that helps but doesn't help you too much.
Oh, I think. I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. Go ahead and say
for
what you want to say. I know what it is. Go ahead and say what you want to say. I know what it is. I know what it is. Go ahead and say what you want to say.
Do you
I
know
think I
what
know
it
what it
is?
is. Yes, I think I know what it is. I think I know exactly what I think I do.
Honestly, I like the confidence.
I think I know what it is.
I like the confidence. Free guess.
Steelix.
No.
Damn it! Oh my god, I felt so good because when he said,
I'll tell you what though, you can't find it in a cave.
Yeah. Oh.
Mad Cargo.
No.
Damn it. It's a snail. You'd find snails in it.
No, you can.
It's
can
a lava
find them in
snail.
cave.
Is it Diglett?
No.
There's 3 of those.
No.
No, there's
No,
two
there's 2.
evolutions.
It's Diglett and
There's
Doug
3
Trio.
of them in Doug Trio, but that's it.
Yeah, Diglett and Doug
I thought
Trio.
there was a
Loser.
3rd evolution.
No, there's only 2.
Crobat.
That is a really fucking good guess.
Mother.
Let me tell you. He literally was gonna be it.
Was going to be it. So it's not. Shit.
I fucking love Crobat, but no.
You gonna give us another hint?
Find it
Oh
in
fuck!
a
Have you
cave.
guys? Did this already happen
We-
again?
Yes.
Oh my god.
We can end the
Dude,
hints
I'm
and
like-
just keep guessing, I guess.
Dude.
No, I'll think of something else.
Cubone.
Let me do my hint first.
That's not second gen, is it?
No, that's first gen.
Yeah, it's first gen.
Fuck. I'm trying to think.
Can I get a guess? I think I know what it is.
What does it say?
Yeah, if you just want to rip it.
Noctowl?
No.
Okay.
Mad Cargo.
Okay.
I
You
already said that.
already guessed Mad Cargo.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Ursaring?
No, nah.
He's not in caves, but it was just a shot in the
Yeah.
dark.
No.
The cave part is what's fucking me up.
Me
right
too.
now.
I just love how you guys make these things to do, and I just curveball every
Yeah,
single
like
task.
and it's so
Everything.
weird. I
I
don't
don't
like.
know, bro.
I don't know how this is so hard. I'm literally looking at the list and can't figure out what the hell belongs in a fucking cave.
Belongs in a cave. 2 chain.
And it's Gen 2, right?
Gen 2.
Well, Pillow Swine's not in a cave though, so it's not.
yeah, he
that
is. He's in an ice cave.
one. Pillow Swine?
Pillswine. Yeah.
That's the
No,
It's
that's
got
not it.
three,
Okay.
It's got 3 evolutions.
No, it doesn't.
It's only got
Pillswine.
2.
If we're not counting past second gen, it only has 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Gen 2, it has Swinub
Gen
and Pillow Swine. That's
4
it.
is whenever it gets Mamoswine.
You gotta give us
That's right.
something else.
What's its type?
Fire.
Oh fuck! I was not even looking at fire.
It's not a.
I don't know if you can find it in a cave. Is it Slugma?
Slug my balls.
course it's Slugma. Of course it's Slugma.
I guess the evolution.
Yeah, we said the evolution. Of course it's fucking
Slug
Slugma.
my balls.
God damn it. I hate it here.
That's all I wanted. No, it would have been Crobat. It really would have been Crobat. But then I was like, oh, this would be funny.
Fuck you, Scott. You're leaving this bitch empty.
Yeah, you actually rolled up with a fat zero, big dog. Ooh, man.
Call us back for round 2.
Oh, man. Yeah,
I need
Scott's going to get some redemption
I
here.
need some comeuppance.
Man, Scott's going to come back and be like, so I just watched all of the Indigo League.
I've memorized every Pokemon ever.
We call him on his phone and it starts playing the theme song. He's like full on taking it all.
I want to be a master.
That was amazing.
Oh, my God.
That was good.
That was very good.
All right, buddy, get us out of
Everybody
here.
wants to get there faster
let's go ahead and wrap
on the
this
way to
episode
the top
up.
of the hill. Each time you climb. One more step up the ladder.
Oh, man. But, ladies and gentlemen, that has been an episode of Beauty and the Beards. I've had a lot of fun. I've had a whole hell of a lot of fun. It has been a really good time, but it is dark outside. And for you guys who don't understand, we start this when it is light outside.
Yep.
And when we finish this, it's usually still light outside. So it is definitely time for us to wrap it up. But once again, I did mention it at the beginning of this video, and I'm going to mention it again if you have not already. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification so that you know whenever we do upload. We are currently trying to get things nailed down to where we can consistently upload on a weekly basis on a specific day. We've just been running into, like I said, bumps on the road. So if you want to keep up with us, definitely hit that subscribe button. Definitely hit the like button. Definitely leave a comment down below telling us what you like, or if you got the guess to Pokemon before we did. If you figured it out instantly or off of one hint, let us know. Let us know. I want to know what you guys did or how you guys reacted, or maybe what your guys' favorite superheroes are down below. If you guys had a favorite superhero, or if you had a favorite version of Batman or Spider-Man that you preferred over our version, then let us know what you thought down low. You know, say what you got to say and let your voice be heard. We would much appreciate you guys letting us know what you got to say. But with any of that and all that out the way, you guys got anything that y'all want to put in there at all? Nope. You guys got anything y'all want to say? Road to 1,000 subscribers. Get him that mohawk. Definitely hit that subscribe button. They got mullet. Yeah, mullet. The 5,000 one is the 5,000 mohawk.
5,000 for the mohawk.
Yeah. And who knows? I might do something with my beard. Who knows? Who knows? I might do something with my beard. I've been thinking about doing the old mutton chop, nothing here combo.
Oh God!
It's Beauty in the beard, not Beauty in the mutton chops.
Hey, if it will still be long here, it just won't be right here.
No.
Hey, you're
Beauty
doing a mullet.
I can put a hat on. You can't cover that up,
Hey,
buddy.
who says I need to?
That's disgusting.
Hey.
Wow.
That's a disgrace to the bearded community.
It's going to be a Viking-esque beard for whatever I put all my gear on for this regular season that we're gearing up for, that I am kind of not really prepared for. Like, I'm looking forward to it. I'm just not prepared for it. But
like, subscribe.
Yep, like, subscribe, comment, hit everything, do everything. Hit that notification bell. Yep.
We are working on getting our socials and everything to link down below.
Definitely keep up with that.
Don't buy milk at Denny's. It's a fucking scam.
We do have our socials coming together. We have the Facebook page already up, so if you haven't already, go follow that. We do have a TikTok made, but we haven't had anything posted to that yet. We're working on that.
Yep. We also have an Instagram.
We do have an Instagram as well, getting that going as well. So just kind of keep up with us. Eventually, once we get those more set up and available, we'll probably drop links in the description so that you guys can access those a little bit easier, make it a little bit easier for everybody on your end. But with that being said, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys, and we will catch you guys on the very next episode of Beauty and the Beards. See ya.
We out. Peace out, homies.
Woo! All right. I got to go. I'm going to go to bed.